Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to the channel. Also, welcome to your Pick a Card, your latest, most recent Pick a Card reading. Of course, there are more. I will link your Pick a Card to a playlist today. I want to remind you that this is a general reading. It can feel like private readings, guys. It can also be there are particular messages in not only particular readings today, readings 1, 2, and 3, but also decks. I did read today, I channeled with Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, as you can see. However, I used quite a few decks in your readings: tarot cards, oracle cards, love message cards, and of course the Tarot Closet channeled song message cards. So know that. Remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. Also, quite important to me, probably one of the most important things that I do say is this is not a prediction. Remember that as you are watching and or listening to your reading today, however you like to take them in. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. It can be very rapid. And I want to tell you, while readings can be and feel and are very accurate, it is a general reading, so it's going to be very specific to different viewers. So if you feel you're resonating with a reading, you're resonating with more than one reading, great. If you feel like you're not resonating, I do recommend you check out another reading. Also, perhaps your zodiac signs can give you a little better picture of what it is that you're looking for. And also, lastly, I do have twin flame specific readings that will be linked down below in the reading, in the description, as well as, of course, you can find them on my channel. Now, this is not a twin flame specific reading. However, you do come through very strongly. So I do recommend you decide on which reading you want to watch, and see if you find yourself and your person there. That's pretty much it, you guys. If you want to meditate on your readings to decide, you feel free to pause the video if you'd like. The first reading is 10 of Pentacles was the overall energy. The second reading, overall energy, is the High Priestess. And the third reading is the Knight of Pentacles. So those are the choices today. I wish you well, love, light, all things good. Enjoy your reading, and please remember to use your free will, trust yourself, your intuition, and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, reading one. Welcome to your reading. We're shuffled and ready to go. We're going to begin by getting an overall energy card. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please guide anyone here today in regard to the connection and the person they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Overall energy card. Okay, actually, I think this is it, guys. Yeah, it's the 10 of Pentacles. This is the long-term commitment card coming through here. We're going to get a better idea as we get into your reading, but there we go. This is also wanting to be yours. We're going to put it here. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, this is the first card coming down. Capricorn energy here. Look at that. Little bunny there. The little heart, the little rabbit, can be about new beginnings. Somebody here looking at that pentacle, look at that floral laurel wreath, all about reunions. Got to get a better idea though, so let's keep going. These two want to be in your reading, so this is how it's going today. We're going to set them down. The 10 of Cups. Yeah, gosh, guys, Pisces energy, and well, it's the 10 of Cups. It is the end of a cycle. We see that as well in the 10 of Pentacles. Very emotional, very strong connection. When children make their way into my readings, it's about new beginnings. Can be that there are children involved in this connection. That's going to be different for everybody. I can't tell you that. But I want to say to you that regardless, this is about a new beginning here. It really is the end of a cycle. It's very emotional. And it's the 10 of Cups, as we know. It's this all-encompassing love here, right next to this longevity. We're going to have to see what is happening. Is it a dream? Did somebody break a promise? Is it somebody coming? This is sitting here wanting also to be in the reading. The Queen of Wands, interesting. Okay, this is Aries energy. Pisces comes through for me, but this is Aries energy here. You might be feeling, there's no gender, by the way, in a tarot reading, feminine, masculine energy for sure, but no gender. I feel that this is you here. Look, with your little black kitty here. It's self-defensive mode, holding on to that sunflower of love, but also of knowing sunflower needs sun. What is it that I feel like you're not getting? I don't know. I think it might be the truth here. You are kind of looking at a side, kind of like at a side eye, I want to say. You can see this here. It's twin flame soulmate energy. You're not on a twin flame journey, let that go, but I will acknowledge twin flames, of course, always can be that you know that this is your soulmate. Either way, guys, look, this little battle of wills going on here, some ego involved. It's quite clear here and it's quite clear here. Holding on to that wand, though, that energy of love with leaves coming out. Things are changing here, guys. Also, new beginnings is quite strong in your reading, but there is something going on. There is this little black kitty here, which tells me there can be maybe some secrets being kept or needing to be revealed, but it can also be about this self-defensiveness and protection mode that you might be in. This is how it's going. It's being pushed off. Yeah. Okay, this is very goosebumpy. The Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. I'm not surprised by this. This is really a very strong twin flame soulmate reading. Now, the connection between you goes very far back. It can be, of course, childhood. It's very nostalgic. Somebody here is very nostalgic. I think you're both nostalgic, but one person in particular, I think it might be your person. Now, past life energies do come through. That is not for everyone, but I will acknowledge that. And I want to tell you, either way here, that Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, this is also about reunions and can be, what is somebody bringing to you? Well, it looks like they're giving you a flower. That is about new beginnings. That is about love here. It's a very, very strong spiritual connection to your person. We see this fortress here. That is about this journey of love. We also see a home right next to it, and it can be about the subconscious and the conscious, the things you know and the things you don't still. I do feel there's some stuff that might need to come out, or somebody's feeling kind of protective. But also, that is representative of this connection. And whether you're on a twin flame journey or a soulmate journey, or it's your twin flame and they're a soulmate, that can be the case. It's not going to be for everyone. The point is you're very connected. That home, that feeling of being at home with somebody, feeling very secure and safe here, regardless of this disconnect, that is the connection between you that is always there, is what I want to say, the love. And guys, that six is telling us that there is some peace that needs to be made, and it can be why we're seeing that little black kitty there, that there's something, okay, look at that. I'm just getting ready to do a shuffle here, and the Justice card comes down. Yeah, well, Libra energy. Hello, reading one. Apologies, my card was full. I tried to watch that, but can't really figure out when a card is full. Anyway, here we have the Justice card. This is twin flame energy. Really big time, guys. Twin flame soulmate energy. That is the Justice card for me. Also Libra energy. What needs to be talked about here as well? Guys, right here underneath that Queen of Pentacles, as we saw, this Capricorn energy, this reunion is what is going on here. It's really, really strong. You see this sticking out. This is wanting to be yours. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, taking that one pentacle, putting it here on the 9, making it a 10 here for this long-term commitment. Whew, guys, let's get the rest of your reading down, but wow, I have to say, really wow already. Nine of Pentacles, also Virgo energy. It is the Queen of Swords. Now we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords here. We are only missing the Queen of Cups. Whew, more Libra energy here. You're needing some honesty from your person. What has gone on in this connection? Coming right below the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. Yeah. The Emperor card, Aries energy. Somebody has been hiding their feelings. That is your person. Doesn't mean they're an Aries, guys. But that is strong if your person is an Aries. That is a confirmation here. They're holding that Ankh. And I want to tell you, that is yin-yang energy. Divine masculine, divine feminine. If you are in fact on a twin flame journey, you are both here. Somebody's really been trying to hide it, is what I want to tell you. But there is a lot of loving energy here. And this is really representing that Ankh is life. It's a life force, but also the balance here. I feel like your person has been hiding how they feel about you for a very long time. We have 2 here. Actually, we've got all our cards down, but I was just drawn to getting those, so they belong in your reading, pile 1. The Moon card, Pisces energy, also Gemini, Cancer coming through, and well, another major arcana card here. This is the number 9. Things coming to fruition. Something really needing to be looked at and talked about in this connection, as we see with the Queen of Wands. You have your little self-defensive kitty up, excuse me. You're also wanting honesty from your person. Can it be about a bad decision? Maybe. There are those clouds there. It can be about somebody who had some bad judgment, some clouded judgment, made a bad decision. Either way, you're really needing honesty from your person here. Really needing honesty from your person. Holding on to that sword. You have your hand out. Look at that. If you are going to have a transformation, if things are going to come back together here, that butterfly, you're going to need some honesty. And then maybe then I feel like you will not have that kitty there as a self-defense. That can be about some self-defensiveness, like some protection here. And I do feel you are protecting your heart. Your person has been hiding their feelings here. This is a connection that has been going on for a very long time. And what I want to tell you, yes, twin flame soulmate energy is super strong in this connection. It's very strong in this connection. However, can also be for some of you, yeah, you say, well, I've known this person since I was a child. That is very much the case here with the 6 of Cups. It's a very long connection. And if you're feeling like, or for you, it's chronologically, excuse me, not so long. It's not always just about the years. It's about the spiritual connection with someone, just feeling really connected and sometimes not even understanding why you feel so drawn to someone in such a short time. So that's also the case for some of you. But that moon energy is really strong about something needing to be looked at. We see here, guys, with this crayfish, this crustacean, there is something blocking the emotional connection between you. It's there. It's all right there, but it's being blocked. You can see it's kind of made this stream dry, but it's not that you're not emotional for each other, and also not that your person isn't. We see that they're hiding it. There it is. Look, it's there. No matter how far down it is, they can't escape it. It's there. And that Aries energy, it's very strong. There's definitely some hiding of those feelings here, guys. Can be your person is older as well. That is just not for everybody. But that emotional energy is there, and it's in particular being blocked for your person. Can that be you? It can be. This is a general reading. This is a pick a card reading. So of course, it's not going to be that this is in fact just your person. It can also be you. But I do have to say, guys, the emotional energy is very much there, but something is blocking it. And you're both still here in the connection as well. Something really needs to be looked at. I feel like talked about. And it can be about the logistics too, guys. Behind the 10 of Pentacles, and here's what I want to say about that. The Pentacles are about the commitment, but also behind that are the practicalities of a commitment. That we're talking not just needing to line up in terms of what it is you want now, what it is you're both attaining to, working toward or want in your life, but also the practicalities of physically being in the same place. There is some long distance energy here for some of you, and just those things lining up, everything lining up, physically being in the same place. Also, I do feel, interesting we didn't see the Hierophant. I think we still might, because I do feel there's some tie here for some of you to family, and I feel like family of origin, which we can also see here in the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Though I feel this is more about the long-term with your person here, that long-term commitment here, wanting everything together. And the other thing I want to say about that is it can also be that that was interrupted. For some of you, you already had that and it was interrupted. We need to get some more clarification today. And that's what I wanted to tell you as well. There's a lot of decks over here, and I forgot to tell you that at the beginning of the reading, but a lot of clarification and just different energies will be coming in. And what is this card we've been holding on to? Yeah, not surprising at all. My gosh, you guys, you're reading Cancer and energy, Three of Cups. Definitely a soul contract with your person here. And this can be again about reunions. Wow, guys, wow. Also, I want to tell you with this Three of Cups, it can be that you are maybe going to run into each other at something family oriented. That can also be the case here. It's quite strong. Can be you've already run into them. You might be running into them. But the main thing here I want to tell you is that soul contract. And we also see that here with the Six of Cups. We even see it with the Justice card. It's very clear here, your connection. And it's also a very clear reading. It's not always very clear, I have to say. Even when you get cards like perhaps the Knight of Cups and whatnot, it doesn't always mean that. It doesn't always mean with the Ace of Cups that somebody's going to propose. Readings are all very different, but this reading feels very much like it's serious business here. We're talking longevity, long-term commitment, a family together, whatever that is for you. It's different. Some of you might be done with families, building a family. Some of you might be continuing. Some of you, that might not include children. So it's really just what family is to you is different for everyone. So I want to be clear about that. But this is really one of those readings that is very specific to somebody about wanting it and going for it. You see that here with the reunion, with the floral laurel wreath, the reunion energy here, and the Queen of Pentacles. Matters of the heart, guys. That one pentacle coming here with the Nine of Pentacles, making that a 10 of Pentacles, the long-term commitment, which we see in the Ten of Pentacles as the overall energy. We see the Ten of Cups here, the very first card, and the second placement, the relationship placement here, guys. Also here, in the very last placement is the Six of Cups. Last but not least, I will say, because this is that really a nostalgic connection with your person. And then getting the Three of Cups, this soul contract here. This is one of those readings that is this has reunion written all over it, guys, all over it here. And can it just be somebody's dream state? Maybe. Can it be you? Yeah. Can it be your person? Yes. But I feel like it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that, and that was quite clear from the very get-go when the Ten of Pentacles came down. Okay, let's get a little bit of clarifying here going. I'm trying to keep the cards straight. I know, I should just give up on that because it gets really crazy once I start getting all the decks in. What do I want to bring in is the question I'm feeling today. Let's get... Here we go. Actually, this is what I want to get in. I really want to get this dog tarot in. I know. And dogs, as we know, are a lot about loyalty and instinct here. Let's see what is coming down. Why does the dog tarot want to be in your reading today? We're not clarifying anything in particular. I just realized, but these two just flew down into your reading, so they're going to be in. But then I'm going to get a little bit of clarifying. I have to tell you, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of clarifying that I need here, but I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Queen of Wands, Swords, and the Pentacles, but mainly the Queen of Wands and the Swords here, because what is it that why are you feeling so protective? Perhaps this is vice versa. Whatever the case, somebody here is feeling protective, needs something to come out in order to move forward. And look what came out as they both came. Do you remember how I just talked about the Knight of Cups? Well, there we go. It's because it was coming. And the Lover's card. You guys, your reading couldn't be any more goosebumpy here. Yeah, in this reading with the Knight of Cups coming down, somebody is coming for sure. Well, I say for sure for some of you. For everybody, I cannot say that. This is a general reading, guys. And it's also not a prediction. You remember that. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone does. Energies, outcomes, can, will, do change. All the stuff I always say, I just want to remind you of that. But that Knight of Cups saw that coming, and there it is, the Princess, Prince Charming card. There are the horses on the move, very emotional. There the two of you are, guys, those roses, that love. And there's that third rose, the divine timing. It is time. There is a heart in the cup, somebody really offering it here. And look at that Lover's card as well. Tethered together here, look at that red thread of fate on this particular card. This is a fated connection in a very big way, a very strong twin flame soulmate connection. I am so goosebumpy. The Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles here, the Three of Cups, and even that Justice card, whatever is needing to be revealed here, possibly a secret. We see with that Queen of Wands and the Kitty and the Queen of Swords, some truth. Even that, we see the twin flame soulmate energy. Now the Knight of Cups and the Lover's card. My gosh, you guys. And this decision too, it has to be both of you. It's not just about, oh, there's a decision here for someone. It's a decision together whether you're going to take this all the way. Reading one. Friends, I want to call you friends. I don't like calling you reading one or pile one. That's so weird. But that Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, this is everything in this love partnership. Also, this is the longevity, the commitment, the Lover's card, guys. But something has been holding somebody back. We see here something needing to be looked at. And I do feel your person's fear here as well, as we talked about. And we see here with the Emperor card that your person has been hiding their feelings. So that's something that needs to be addressed. Here it can be that there was some, I do feel a little bit of ghosting here in the sense that they're maybe pretending they didn't receive a message. I don't know. It's just, that's probably really particular for somebody, but that is coming down. But guys, your reading here is wow. But in order to take this to the Ten of Cups, to this long-term commitment, the Ten of Pentacles, something needs to be looked at and dealt with, some fear, some emotional floodgates, opening back up, moving this crayfish. Something needs to be looked at so you can get that out of the way and get that flowing again between you. Because, yeah, what is that? Trust issues here? I feel like it is because I was really drawn to the Dog Tarot, which is all about loyalty. I do feel there are some trust issues that need to be addressed if you're going to have this healthy future together here. But somebody definitely making that pentacle into a 10 with that 9 and going for everything. You guys are going to have to decide that together with this Lover's card. By the way, Gemini energy, and also that peacemaking together. Some peace about it. And when I say that, I mean forgiveness. There's some mending for sure, and forgiveness that is needing to be offered and accepted here. I can't tell you what it is, but I feel it here. It's quite strong that there is some forgiveness, and it can be that somebody's offering an apology here too. In this energy here, the Six of Cups, this very strong spiritual connection. Okay, guys, I don't really feel I want to clarify too much, but let's go ahead and get a little bit more in this Queen of Swords. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Look. The echoing in your reading, wow, we got the Moon card and clarifying it. Yeah, because we already know that. There's something here that is being held. Well, emotions is what I feel like. But what is it emotional about what? What is it that somebody is not telling someone? I feel like it's your person to you. Could also be you guys. But something here obviously is blocking, that emotional energy between you. It's been echoed here as we clarify the Queen of Swords about this honesty. So it's really emotion-based, I feel, especially in particular that your person has been hiding their feelings here. And can it be they're hiding something else maybe? We do see that little black kitty there, some secrets, which has Also put up some self-defenses. Interesting. I'm going to put it here. So we have the Moon card coming down twice. Let's go ahead and look at the Justice card too. What exactly is it? I do feel, like I said, that there's a truth that you're needing. Partly why you have that little kitty up before you're going to make that change in this partnership, as we see with that energy of love wand and those leaves coming off that wand. We see it again with the Justice card, but let's see if we can get a little bit of clarification. The Four of Pentacles, well, Capricorn energy, it's about the long term. We know your person's not letting you go. Yeah, and this is what I want to tell you too. And the Four of Pentacles can be a little bit about somebody maybe being a little bit greedy here. So can be for some of you. I have to be very clear about this. It's not for everybody. But for some of you, there was a third party, as in a person. Sometimes that's not about just a person, though. That is coming clear. And that's something somebody needs some clarity about. It's really strong here. But also, it can be about a particular something that happened that instant, something here that you know, maybe you already know and you just want to hear it from them, or your person is just really needing to offer it. And it can be interference too from other people, that third party, I want to tell you, because I do keep seeing the Hierophant. It didn't come down. But yeah, more of those pentacles here, guys. That commitment and person not letting go here. Gosh, I just want to get, I don't really need any more clarification. I wish I could hear you say, yes, please clarify that for me. I can't. Let's go ahead and get a little clarity here on the Queen of Wands. Why that little self-protective kitty is there, or what might the secret be? Okay, that was very clear. Well, we got the Knight of Wands and clarifying the Queen of Wands here. Gosh, you guys. All right. This is Leo energy. Yeah, your person here, I do feel, and that snake going up the lion, you know, snakes can mean a lot of things. We know that. But here, I do feel like it's a shedding of a skin, and it's also energetically quite fast when you see a snake here. And somebody riding on that lion to give them extra courage, I feel. So, guys, in clarifying that Queen of Wands, I'm trying to figure out what it was. We didn't get any big answers, but we did get the answer that whatever it was, whatever that secret is, or whatever it is, why you have that kitty there and why you're headbutting too. We see that with the lions here too. Really strong Leo energy here. Is your person's trying to get the courage to deal with that here. And obviously it's going to have to be dealt with. And it can also be what's getting offered here, which is an apology. Guys, because forgiveness between you is quite important here. But they're actually riding it too. Really trying to kind of cement that in. That Gemini Virgo energy is really strong. Yeah, I do feel your person really wants to talk to you here about that. There's one particular issue that's blocking this commitment. Can be many issues, but it's kind of coming to me as an issue. Okay, we're going to put that there. I feel like I've had enough clarifying, but look, as I move the deck, this was left behind. So we're going to look at it. Then we're going to get an oracle card and then move on to love messages. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody here getting some clarity. Gosh, guys. And that sword, about the conflict, about whatever that is. And also, that's transactional. And offering clarity, getting the clarity, offering the clarity. Here in love, there's that divine timing coming through. It's time, big time here. And that connection, look at all, I believe that's Saturn there. It's one of those, does feel like a really strong Saturn love connection. And also can be, this is not a Capricorn card, but that does come through that Capricorn energy here. But somebody really, yeah, having a pretty big wake up here, guys, and wanting to offer it and you needing it. We see that here. You really needing this truth. It's come through quite strong with the Justice card, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords here. Wow. Wow, guys, you're reading. Okay, I'm going to set this here. Let's move this over. We're going to look at some oracle cards, or oracle card, whoever wants to come down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. Awareness, look beyond what you see. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, there is that 3 again. So that is some insight for you. Something that you need to look at. We already know that. We see that. We know that here with the Moon card. We know there's something here with that little black kitty. Possibly some secret here too. Looking deeper in your subconscious. This is a confirmation of that. And we had that echoing with the Moon card already, coming down twice. So this is a really strong, very strong validation of that. Wasn't even particularly seeking that. Look at that path here, guys. What is that at the end? Looks sort of like the moose, I want to say antlers there. But those foxes can be kind of sneaky, kind of sly. You know, that Dora the Explorer, swipe or stop swiping type of energy here. That, what needs to be looked at, why are things blocked here emotionally, is very strong. Getting that echoing with the Moon card and now getting this awareness card. That 3 also telling me that is a symbol for me, a signal for me of divine timing. It is time, guys, to deal with that. And it's also going to be necessary if you're going to continue on. And what we see here is really super long-term commitment. Gosh, you guys, I'm going to set this here. Apologies ahead of time. Cards do start getting covered up, and that's just what happens here in my readings. We're going to look at a true love reading card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. These are not easy to shuffle. That is yours, okay? That's self-respect here, guys. Look at that. I want to tell you quite a few things here. Interesting. This is a little bit like that judgment card energy to me. Excuse me. So there's also I feel like a little bit of a decision here, a little bit of wake up energy for you. That's something you really need. I feel like you're already there in that self-respect. If you're not, it's a particular message. And this fortress here is about this journey of love you're on with your person. It almost looks a little bit like it might be glass or it might be wet, trying hard to get up here. But I want to tell you that fairy, that is symbolic for me of a fated connection. We know this is a fated connection, and I want to tell you about fate. Gosh, my eyes just played tricks on me, and I feel like the castle kind of turned. Oh gosh, okay. It is about fate and destiny and meeting people and being brought to situations and people, that red thread of fate on you, on other people, connecting you to the next thing for goals and lessons and reconnecting, coming back, that serendipity, things, you know, person, a fated connection. You can meet them once or continue to. We won't go really far into that, but we do know that there are a lot of you here on twin flame journeys, past life journeys, not for everybody, and soulmate journeys. Either way, it does interconnect with free will, which are choices, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. We see this journey of love that you're on and this fated connection of really. Hi guys, let me just get this here for you. Okay, excuse me. When these technical issues happen, I tell you, it's always on these types of readings. The energy is just intense. Lots of full cards, battery stuff. Anyway, here we are talking about the self-respect card. And what I wanted to say to you is that that fortress, that castle, is about this journey of love. And also I feel this is very strongly in connection here with this awareness card and the moon card coming down twice. And the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. What do I mean by this? I mean that there is something really that still needs to be dealt with and looked at. Possibly some secrets that you already know that have been revealed that still need to be discussed. And for some of you, that is infidelity. That is just not for everyone. And this, I'm not telling you there was any or a prediction. Please know that. That is for those of you that know that that was a case here, okay? I want to be clear about that. But what I want to tell you is, what I'm trying to say is that emotional block here, your person hiding their feelings, the emotional block here, what you need to look at in the moon card has come down twice here. The echoing, the awareness, look beyond what you see was quite clear. The self-respect, which we see here, you have that little kitty up blocking, protecting you because of some type of secrets, perhaps. Excuse me. You hear that throat chakra? Yeah, that's really been going on throughout your reading. A lot of talking needs to go on here. A lot of conversations. I feel again that a lot of you are respecting yourself, but it is a particular message if you're not. But I feel like this is just telling us the story of what is going on here on this journey of love, that there's something you're not particularly letting go and that you guys need to work out. And that's just very clear here. Okay, guys, we are going to move on now to channeled love messages. Direct messages to you from your person. If you feel you're sending them, please go with that. Then that is how it resonates for you. My love for you will never change. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Also with that clarity, with that Ace of Swords. Okay, that just flipped over and these two are sticking out. You have made me know how it feels to love and find true love. Your love awakens my soul and it makes me reach for more. Yeah, gosh, guys, I'm going to put this here with the Six of Cups and the Lover's card. Wow. I am hiding my true feelings. Well, yeah, you don't say. We know that. Can be your person as an Aries or you are. Not even the point, guys. Not the point. We see that. We know that. The Moon card echo here. And we see it very clearly. And again, no gender here in tarot. Divine, feminine, masculine, feminine energies, yes, no gender. But also I said that because this is in particular with the Ankh, divine feminine and divine masculine energy coming through there. Okay, guys, I'm putting that here. Look what's interesting too with the Queen of Swords, wanting this truth, guys. This energy, this Libra energy, looking right at the Emperor, the Aries, saying, come on, I know how you feel about me. Tell me this, tell me that. Why are you hiding that? It's right there. That is just, whew. And we're going to put this here between you. Your person acknowledging that here in your reading. Why is this empty? Interesting. You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. Yeah, I'm going to put that here. They're hiding there. I don't want to cover up. Things are going to start getting covered up. I need to accept it. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Okay, let's put it here with the Ten of Cups. Can be anywhere. Lover's card, Six of Cups here. Your reading. Wow. If nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? Yeah, guys. Putting that here. With that Four of Pentacles, that Knight of Cups, which we weirdly saw coming, not realizing it. Darling, I just want to let you know I am deeply in love with you. Okay, that's going to go here. Also with the Lover's card. This is coming off. Your absence is hard to bear. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you. After every storm comes sunshine. Let the separation end. Please be mine. Yeah, that's strong here. We didn't know if that was going to happen, did we, when the reading began? But boy, has it evolved into that. This Three of Cups energy here, the Ten of Cups, even that Queen of Pentacles here coming in there with the Nine of Pentacles, making it a 10. Then having the Ten of Pentacles is the overall energy. Here, the Knight of Cups, which we saw coming, the Lover's card, the Six of Cups. Gosh, you guys, your reading is, wow. Okay, last one, and we're going to get another deck. All I have ever wanted is to have you for life. Yeah, that is this long-term commitment here in the Ten of Pentacles. But I realize it was interrupted here. Something happened between you for sure. We've seen that here. A lot of clarity needed. Some emotions need to start flowing. Conversations, forgiveness. We're going to look at, excuse me, where did they go? Here they are. Some love messages here. I have a lot of decks surrounding me. How many are there? Yeah, there's 3. These wanted to be in, and that's the most I take. This is being flipped off too. We'll look at it in a moment. Let's look at this middle card. It's usually the indicator for me of what is going on. I run because this love is so intense. Yeah, and that's the case here as well. Okay, so that's part of what was going on here for some of you. It's quite strong, actually. Hiding their feelings, the running here. You're my destiny. Okay, guys. Yeah, we know that this is a fated connection. That is not a surprise. And look at your reading here. Guys, the Six of Cups, the Lover's card, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the soul contract. We know that. Knight of Cups. We know. We know. I'm putting it here. I'm not over you because I don't want to be. Being together with you is all I can see. Hug, kiss. Hug, kiss. Or is that kiss, hug? I'm always very confused by that. But I'm going to put it here with the Knight of Cups. This was sticking out, as I said. Then we're going to move on to song messages. I'll make things right. Okay, yeah, that is definitely that Queen of Swords energy here. Also the Queen of Wands, too, gotta say. And even the Queen of Pentacles, too, with that little heart there. That is a message from Spirit looking at matters of the heart. And I think that's what you're doing. But your person here is going to need to, because you got your little defensive kitty up. You're not letting something go. It needs to be dealt with. Channeled song messages, direct messages to you through song, can also be you're sending them to your person. Now, it can be your song comes down of relevance, a song that's really important to the two of you, also just for you. And there can be messages in here that I can't even decipher, guys. Can be particular inside jokes, things like that, names, locations, a line in a song. And it can also be the sentiment that's coming, the I miss yous, the I love yous, apologies, that sort of thing. And again, if you feel you're sending the song, then please go with that. Then that's how it resonates for you. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Ring of fire, Johnny Cash. Yeah, I just want to say to you, that is very strong Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but it can also be here, gosh, there's Libra, Aquarius energy for me in particular. If you watch those readings, not all mid-month, mid-April bonus readings are out, but those are. So, yeah, you'll know what I'm saying here. But anyway, that card. As God is my witness, I try to be strong. But my twin, I'm on fire. Don't string me along. Flame twin, Nora Jones. There is that acknowledgement for those of you on a twin flame journey. I realize that it's not everybody here. Your Six of Cups has now been covered. I'm putting it here with the You Are My Destiny card. Yeah, that is an acknowledgement for my twins here, for you. Okay, these are coming out. That's too many. Yeah, that's too many, guys. That's not. These are yours. Because, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Marvin Gaye. Yeah, it's pretty darn clear here. I was born to love. I was born to love. I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Ray LaMontagne. That is going here right next to the Six of Cups and the Lover's card. Flipping over. You are the hider. I am the seeker, my twin. I'm in flames. I'm rolling. Flame twin Nora Jones. Lots of acknowledgement here of this twin flame journey for some of you. I'm putting this here with the Justice card, which is twin flame energy. Gonna get one more, and then we're gonna get another. Oh, two came down. We're gonna get another deck here. But if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be irrelevant. If the world was ending, Julia Michaels, JP say, yeah, gosh, guys, something keeping you apart that is about the separation. And would you, well, you know what the song is. There's a particular message trying to get out, and I can't articulate it, so maybe I'll come back to it if it comes back. The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet, I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. Ring of fire, Johnny Cash. There it is again. Yeah, that's a particular, also an Aquarius energy. I just have to tell you. Aries, Leo, Sag, but Aquarius, if you're an Aquarius, your person, you might want to watch that bonus reading. Okay, guys. We're going to get just a couple here. Then we're going to get your channeled love messages. Please forgive me if I act a little strange, for I know not what I do. It feels like lightning running through my veins every time I look at you. Please forgive me, David Gray. Yeah, putting that here. Guys, The Six of Cups and the Emperor card. I loved you with a fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like the angel. Heaven let me think it was you, but I'm afraid. Apologize, Timbaland. There's some more of that. Yeah, there's a lot of apologetic energy here. Also, that Aries, Leo, Sag is quite strong in the moment. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. One more here. Here we go. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. Always in my head. Coldplay. Okay. Guys, we're going to get some channel love messages here, the tarot closet. Then we're going to get kind of like a little table here down. I haven't decided what card I want to use yet. As a table, and get some totems for you, and then close the reading out by reading that card. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I have a lot here and what I'm feeling drawn to. I need to kind of take a look. Please wait for me. There's 3. It's the most I will take. Let's take that middle, usually an indicator of what is going on. I feel your energy. Okay, yeah, this energetic feeling here, it's very strong. This is not all readings are like this. You can get all these cards in a reading and it's still not feeling like someone's coming, but it's pretty clear here, guys. My world is dark without you. Some Aquarius energy here. And again, not for everybody. I care too much what people think. There's that Hierophant energy I was feeling. We didn't see the Hierophant card, Taurus energy, but I did feel that. I do feel that there's some interference, maybe from somebody's family. It can be a sibling or a friend also. You're never far from my mind. It's really hard living without you. How many are there? Yep, there's 3. My heart is yours. Yeah, that Knight of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Gosh, you guys, the 6 of Cups, the Lover's card. I want to put it with the Lover's card. And the Emperor, because they're hiding it, but it's there. It was me, not you. I am afraid you will reject me. Interesting. Okay, last chance. We're going to see what that card is that wants to come down. You are so beautiful. Okay, these were also here. Fell off the deck. I really want to hold you. There's some physical energy. Can you feel my love? Okay, I'm going to put that with the Lover's card. Let's see what's going on here, okay? And we're going to get this here. And, all right, well, we already have one falling off, so let's take that. We're going to set it down as sort of like a table. And then we're going to get some totems. Okay, guys, now we got quite a few numbers here, and I can already see there are some angel messages. They don't always come down, but they are down here for you today. We'll begin with the 1. So some of these also are, well, everything here can be coming and resonating for you, excuse me. It's birth dates, anniversaries here. Okay, I don't see any other ones. There's a 0, a 7. I do see one in particular here. There's an 8, a 6, a 3. Okay, and look. So we have a 4. Interesting too, it's being put right by the moon. A 4, 4, and 4. That is about listening to your intuition, guys. Right here. Yeah, I think that you are. I do have to say. Okay, so we have some initials here or locations. A, Z, as in Z, could also look like a 1 to some people. And this I can be like a little L, I have to say, because people do see it differently. Here's another one, almost really like getting an 11 too, which is a master number and about new beginnings. Okay, guys. And an O, the letter. But it does look like a 0 as well. Interesting. A little bit of that Fool card energy. And I do feel somebody is taking, not feel, it's pretty clear here. Somebody's taking a chance. There's an X. There's that rabbit. Not surprised by that, guys. Really, because it's all about this Queen of Pentacles, that pentacle, that matters of the heart, which I do feel you're dealing with here. Gosh, guys, whether you're going to take that chance or not, I think yes. In this particular reading, it's quite strong. Okay, and what is that? Is that a unicorn? Is that a horse? Either way, I'm going to tell you, we already know there's twin flame soulmate energy here, and your person knowing what you are to them. But guys, it's I'm kind of feeling a little bit torn here, because it also looks like a horse with a lot of hair flowing. And we already know that with the horse. We talked about, oh, it's not always that somebody's going to ride in on the horse with the Knight of Cups, and then it came. I do feel somebody is coming, and with some humility, some apologetic energy, and wanting to do the work too. Okay, yeah, look, here's a bear. They are the #1 animal that trusts their instincts here, guys. Even more so than dogs. So somebody here, I do feel like your person is, but also it is coming down for you. You did get the 3 4s, trusting your intuition to listen. So trust your gut instinct. Those are your guardian angels. Reading 1. We have here, as you can see, an anchor about the direction you're going in, and it does feel like it's coming down now. And grounding it, guys, stopping it, and where exactly you're going. It's pretty clear. Whether you're going to work things out and go that direction with your person is different for everybody here today, but that is a very strong indication when anchors, helms, boats, ships, sailboats come into my readings. It really is about the direction. Speaking of which, that twin flame soulmate energy there too. Look, your person here thinking a lot about that, the two of you, on a tapestry here, about that direction. Also, your connection here with also a tapestry hanging of this fortress, which is the journey of love that you're on here. Yeah, thinking a lot about that. Can also be you. Here's that key. Interesting, because I do feel like that is that Hierophant energy that I keep seeing here of, but also needing to look at something. You know, what do keys do? You unlock it. Secrets are revealed. Things are something on the other side of the door. We saw that early on with the Black Kitty and the Queen of Wands, that there's something here that needs to be really dealt with. We also know that with the Justice card. Okay, you have 2 more here. I'm going to show you. First of all, look, there's that divine timing, guys. Also that love being sent down, and also for me, this is a twin flame. Is representing a twin flame connection. For those of you on a twin flame journey, your last totem coming down is this elephant. It's upturned trunk. Good luck. Also fertility. Don't generally go into babies in my readings, quite a few different topics, but that's there. But mainly with the fertility, I want to tell you too, is about new beginnings, and that's really strong. But needing to get through some obstacles here, and needing to let something go, that comes through. Elephants have excellent memories here, and we know there's something here. I feel to you, as we talked a lot about. So that's coming through quite strong. I'm going to hold this up. They're also very family oriented, and we see that here for you with this long-term commitment. We also, I've been feeling it in that Hierophant energy. I'm going to hold it up. Not maybe the best card to choose, but it was falling off. So yeah, I just decided we would keep it. It's hard to see those, I know, excuse me. All right, well, this is the World card in this particular deck. That is my symbol for fated connection. And there is that twin flame soulmate energy. Gosh, you guys, that 4 not letting each other go here. Let's read what it has to say to us, guys. And of course, that is coming to a 3. And yeah, divine timing. Big time here. And the communication, big time. The reunion energy, big time. The fated connection, this red thread of fate, the love between you, big time. As I said, and everybody comes through, everybody. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in this particular deck, this card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Of course, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio are extra strong, but they are there. And as we talked about here, these lessons, goals, I feel like this journey is definitely not over. And now, and again, this is that fated connection and that twin flame soulmate energy. It's all over here, but just in particular, I'm going to show you that. And the Six of Cups, and let's read what it has to say. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Feel like that's the two of you here. Can also be something going on in your life. You are watcher, friend. I don't like calling you that. This is here in your reading. But wow, your reading was really really amazing here, guys. I wish you well, whatever you decide to do, wherever your journey takes you. Love, light. If you liked this reading, be sure to click that like button, guys, so I can bring you more of what you want to see. Reading 1, it's been amazing. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you at reading 2 and 3, maybe. Or I'll see you at another reading on the channel. Bye. Hi, reading 2. Welcome to your reading. We're shuffled and ready to go. Let's begin by getting your overall energy today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide whoever has arrived here today in regard to the connection and the person they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Overall energy. Okay, here we go. We got the High Priestess here today. All right, reading 2. Also, we have this here waiting for us, so we are going to turn it over. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Guys, sorry, I'm going to hold it up for you. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Emperor card. By the way, Ace of Pentacles there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 8 of Pentacles, more Virgo energy, Aries energy here. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy. A lot of Pentacles here at the table, guys. The Sun card. Looks like somebody is wanting a new start. I feel somebody else is not really sure. Okay, that was too many. The Moon card, Pisces energy, Cancer and Gemini also coming through. The Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and this is also wanting to be here, so we're going to keep it today. The Eight of Wands. Okay, gosh, guys, Sagittarius energy. Looks like somebody might be looking for a new start, reading 2. We have the Ace of Pentacles, of course, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Somebody coming here with a pentacle out of nowhere. What is a pentacle? Pentacle is the commitment. What do we have right below it? We have an opening here, guys, on a laurel floral wreath. That is all about reunions. Right below it, the Sun card coming to a 10. New cycle here with this person you have come here for. It looks like an entirely new start. Somebody really hoping for success. I want to say to you before we go into this reading of yay, they're coming. I do see that there has been a block in this connection. It might still be there. We got to dig into this reading. By the way, I haven't mentioned it in the beginning here because it's mentioned in the start of the reading, but I do have a lot of decks over here shuffled and ready to go, so we will be getting some clarifying today. But if you look here at this sunflower, the seeds are missing. This is blocking the sun. So there is something going on with this connection, a block that is going to need to be removed before it can happen. Now, the Eight of Pentacles right here in the partnership placement, Virgo energy here, and right below it, the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. A lot of waiting around here for what? Well, if you look here closely, you can see this fortress in the background. This is the journey of love. Now, the 8 is a magic number. It's also a number of action and accomplishment. So it does look like somebody here is trying to work things out in order to come to you. Now, reading 2, I don't like calling you reading 2, friends. We look down and there is the 7 there. There is the 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Now, oftentimes in the partnership placement, it can be both of you, but it can also be all your person's energy or all your energy. Today, it is the both of you. Reading 2, this is you here looking back at the past, not really sure what you're doing. Now, you're holding on to the pentacle. That is this partnership. Also, that is the commitment. You're looking at it. It doesn't look like you're too entirely sure, but you're also looking at the past here, at the work that you were putting in and not receiving here. While somebody is working behind the scenes, I'm not so sure that you are going to be there. We have the High Priestess as, the overall energy here today. There is something going on that needs to be revealed, a secret perhaps that your person has been keeping, or something you already know that they don't realize you know. It's very clear here that you're really needing to trust yourself and your intuition in regard to this connection. And I say that, and as I look down, I look here at this card that was not supposed to be here. The 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Here's that 8 again. This really is a lucky number and an action number, as we know. And it's the 8 of Wands. This is the energy of love, Sagittarius energy. Also, somebody really wanting to reach you. Now, I do feel this is coming through in a message, but this can also be somebody coming directly to you. It's very emotional and it's coming very quickly here, guys, which I feel like is giving you no time to think about what you want to say, what you want to do. Now, interesting here, right? This is not surprising me at all. We have the Emperor card. This is Aries energy. Somebody has been hiding their feelings. Then we look over here right below it at the Moon card, Pisces energy, Gemini, Cancer coming through. There's something here really that still needs to be dealt with. Now, the other interesting thing about the Emperor and the Moon card right next to each other is we know somebody is hiding their feelings. And by the way, there's a lot of mirroring, triggering going on. This is a twin flame soulmate connection. Now, they're very different things here. So if you're not on a twin flame journey, please let that go. But I will always acknowledge my twin flames. You see that Ankh here, that is the feminine and masculine energy there. Also, guys, this is twin flame energy, very loving energy, very sacred. But I do feel here somebody has been maybe there's a little bit of, I don't want to say games, but there's a little bit of arrogance here. Somebody's definitely hiding their feelings. And I feel like in response, reading 2, you have been as well. There now seems to be a push and pull of egos here, kind of battling out who is, who's kind of ahead, I want to say. You can see that the feelings, the emotions for each other are there. They have not gone anywhere, but it is quiet between you. There's no contact. Now, these are no contact and or in separation readings, but this is a very particular message that this is no contact. And in order for things to really connect, there's going to need to be some conversations, which we see here in the 8 of Wands. And based on those conversations, some really deep thought about what it is that you're going to do. Now, the High Priestess is the overall energy. It can be a lot of your energy. It can be a lot of your person's. It can be a mix. What I'm feeling here is you, but I'm also feeling somebody here is trusting themselves now and could be revealing something here, reading 2. We see that High Priestess energy. It can be about something that your person has been wanting to tell you. I feel like it's about their feelings for you. Whoever is here in this particular reading 2, somebody has been hiding their feelings, and I do feel that they are coming to share them, possibly in person, but more than likely in a message here. But there is something still to be dealt with. What other feelings? Well, let me start by saying This is notoriously my naughty corner. I want to tell you it's where energy can go. That is some ghosting, some breadcrumbing, indecision, conflict, that sort of thing. Of all things to get there, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's not surprising. And the Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because somebody here was not taking this partnership seriously. If you look here, they're riding the horse, which can tell us there is some humility, working quite hard on a commitment. On one hand, there is the pentacle being offered for this Ten of Pentacles outcome. And by the way, this is very fascinating, because if you are resonating with this reading, I highly recommend you check out reading 1. They really are really connecting here. Can be that they're both your readings. Your person here was not taking care of the connection, and that is why it is in this corner here, the energies, because your person has recognized that. If you see here, that harness is not fastened. It's not, there are some details missing here in this partnership that were not handled in order to get to that long-term commitment, this Ten of Pentacles. With that said, this is the last card next to the Eight of Wands, which was really kind of an extra card here coming down. This is the end of that cycle, guys, and this does feel like the end of separation. Now, I don't always feel when an Ace of Pentacles comes down, or even in reading 1, I was talking about not feeling like every time you get the Knight of Cups, it means somebody's coming. Then the Knight of Cups came. That particular reading was very, ringing very true that somebody's moving forward. I also feel it here, but I don't feel as, it doesn't feel like you, reading to viewer, friend, are really maybe going to accept it. Interestingly enough, I feel like you're really contemplating here what you want to do based on the amount of give and take in this partnership. I think some of you, I want to get some clarification because what a reading, but I do feel that some of you are maybe a little bit fed up here, but I am feeling it quite strongly that this is one of those readings, the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card, of somebody really wanting to come in here, and most likely, as I said, through a message, through the Eight of Wands. But there is still something blocking this connection. Now, as I talked about here in the naughty corner, for lack of a better term, the Knight of Pentacles, somebody here was not really paying attention to everything in this partnership. Partly why it's there is some humility of, will you take me back here? And there is a block here. We still see it in the Sun card. We also see it in the Moon card. Now, I do feel it's emotional block, somebody here not being ready for commitment, but it can also be the practicalities of a commitment. And what I mean by that is somebody possibly maybe not being willing to move to another location. There's something here that somebody has not been giving in, I want to say, giving in on here. So I don't know how seriously you're taking this, but it does look pretty darn, yeah, good. I don't know if that's the right word we want to use here, that somebody really wants to come and have a redo here for this Ten of Pentacles, as we see here with the Ace of Pentacles, guys. This really is somebody telling us that they want to put in the time. They want to put in the time to reach this Ten of Pentacles. They're showing us that again with the Knight of Pentacles, but again, we do see that loosened harness. We also see some mirroring and triggering going on. Not a card generally that you would feel some conflicting energy, but I really do feel that coming through just a little bit here, as I said, with the Moon card and of all things, the Sun card. Now, not only do they have the laurel wreath on their helmet, they also have it adorned on their horse, looking off into the horizon. The horse looks pretty regal, I have to say, and ready to go. So I do feel somebody here, and especially in combination here with the Emperor card here, that somebody is feeling, yeah, confident about it. I feel that your person is feeling quite confident. And again, if this is you, if this is all reversal and you're watching this and resonate with it in that way, that you're planning to go someone, then that's how it is for you. It really is. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. But we see the emotion here. There's a lot of emotion here reading too, but it has been hidden. We see it here in the Sun card. We see it here in the Moon card. And that's what I want to say to you. Despite seeing this work going on that partnership, there is the work. There's the offer. It's put it this way. It's sort of like, here's the work on the Pentacle. Here it is, getting up on that horse rather quickly too. It does feel quite fast. And here is the Pentacle offering, and possibly through a message. That is what we're seeing here. The question is there still a... Excuse me, I just moved this over here, and am I going to leave it? No, it's wanting to move. That can happen, by the way. Cards can move around and have a different message, but that did not happen. It just didn't happen. I moved it, and that's not always the case. As I said, but it feels here, despite that, despite the work, despite the offering, mounting, getting here on the horse to offer it, there does seem to still be a block here. Now, it can be indicating that emotional block is opening up, but there's still something here in that Sun card. Now, guys, you see that feather here between you. This is a fated connection. I want to tell you about fate. Fate and destiny. Yes, people and experiences do come to our lives to teach us various lessons and help us reach particular goals. Also to bring us to other people and experiences. But it also does intersect with free will, which are choices. So there is a really strong feeling here of, I feel for you, reading too, of letting go of what you can, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't, excuse me, here. And I do see you contemplating that here. And part of that is something that happened in the past that you might not be letting go. And it does feel like it's surrounding something your person maybe wasn't honest about or was keeping from you. It is coming through quite strong. And it does feel like it's still there. So if that's something that hasn't been worked out with your person coming along here with their pentacle, it can be that's really going to need to be hashed out here. And what I feel is a message. Now, it can be a knock on the door. I feel more that it's a message. And I also feel a really strong energy here that this is long distance. And when I talk to you about your person working on the pentacle, on the commitment, jumping up on the horse here a little bit hurriedly, leaving it undone, then offering that pentacle quite literally, I also want to tell you that it's quite emotional and it also does feel fast. We see that here in the Knight of Pentacles with the undone harness. We also know that your person was maybe not, and what I'm trying to get to, and I kind of got lost here, but the message did come back, is that the practicalities behind the pentacle. And what are the practicalities? Practicalities can be location, physical location. It can be being mentally, spiritually, emotionally in the right place for a connection. And I feel like somebody wasn't. The practicalities were not working out. Now, and it feels still hurried. It feels kind of rushed. It can be for some of you that maybe you're starting something new or your person has noticed something by talking with other people, possibly through social media. So they're feeling a little bit rushed, like they don't want to lose you reading too. And that's telling me that it can be that these practicalities maybe haven't been worked out. It can be that somebody is still not ready or in another location. However, it can also be that they are, but they're really rushed here, feeling very rushed. And that's one thing I want to say to you. If you guys are going to come back together and reach this, really, this is long-term commitment, guys. This is everything. The two of you are here on this tapestry. And that's what I want to say to you. When boats, ships, sailboats come into my reading, it really is about the direction that you're going, is that you're going to need to talk about that. And that does feel like an issue still. Not just the emotional blockages that we see here, but I feel that there's still some type of issue. And it does really feel like it's a practicality around the commitment. And what I mean by that is, yeah, a location can even be some other people involved. I do feel a strong family of origin energy here. I felt that also in reading 1. So it can be that there's something there that's still maybe not movable, is quite difficult. Either way, there are conversations, is what I want to say. Both here, whether or not you are a Pisces, Gemini, or Cancer is not the point. I do feel this blockage here, excuse me, a little bit of battle of wills, some egos involved. But this practicality is going to need to be talked about, is what I wanted to say to you. And figuring out whether you're both still there and whether you're able to work that out. Okay, guys, let's get a little bit, okay, they just changed, look, and that stayed put there. So let's see what that means for your reading. Well, first of all, I want to say here, it does feel like it's a little bit more maybe coming sooner than I realized with this moving up. This is the end of a cycle and this is long term. Now, again, I do feel like this is you really needing to trust yourself here on this if this is going to be what you want, because in whether or not you're a Taurus is not the point. The energy is coming through because I feel that energy here in the 7 of Pentacles that you're really not sure, guys. And can it be too that there's a really big decision about moving or family or where you're going? And that can include family. It can, because it just feels like there's something here that still hasn't really been worked out, but you're really pulled to each other. You're feeling very yeah, like magnets, really pulled together, and it's a little bit hurried and rushed, it feels. So there are still some discussions to be had, is what I wanted to say. And the Moon card is here, and it wouldn't take the Moon card for me or the High Priestess to tell you to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels as far as what you want to do, what you feel is movable, what you feel you can work out together here. Let's get a little bit of clarifying. Now, I want to actually clarify here right away because I wasn't expecting that to happen here. And it's almost like saying, no, this is behind me. This not paying, this is sticking out. We're going to take it. This not fastening their harness, because I feel that as the past energy too of that block. It's sort of a reinforcement of somebody being ready here, but like I said, I don't feel that everybody's ready. The other thing I wanted to tell you, excuse me, here in the Sun card is we see the 3 sunflowers here, and the 3 is my symbol, my sign for divine timing. So it does feel like somebody is on the move here. This is a very guided connection. It feels very emotional and wanting a new beginning. However, we still see that block here. So there is something here, yeah, that is coming along with that. Wow, okay, that Gemini Virgo sort of gasped there. Somebody definitely really wanting to communicate. Let's look over here because I really want to get a little more insight. Oh, and I thought I had one I was going to take and I didn't, so that wasn't meant to be. Okay, but we have 2 here. Let's take a look and see what is here. The 7 of Wands. All right, well, first of all, this is Leo energy here, and yeah, now can be for some of you. There are still, and I don't want to call people obstacles. That's not at all what I want to say here. But the 7 of Wands does tell us that it can be that somebody may have moved on, or we know there's other people involved. I do feel like it's more about influences and family, perhaps, not so much third parties, but it can be, because we also see it here. And that's what I wanted to say to you. That 3 also telling us that there can be third parties involved. I already feel that with family or other influences, but it can also be another person. That's not going to be the case for everyone, but it will be for some of you because we see the 7 of Wands here. This is also about that past energy and reflecting on it. And where I'm over here, I'm clarifying, but I do feel that this is your energy coming through reading too, of you reflecting on that. And some of you, that is another person. That's not for everyone. And here's what I want to tell you about this too. We're feeling here very strongly with the High Priestess energy that somebody may have been keeping some kind of secrets, something that they were not revealing, or something that needs to be revealed. We feel that very strongly. And I do feel that's partly why you're guarded here. Also seeing it in the Moon card. And in this particular card here, there is a cat. And cats, for me, represent not only some self-defense. Cats are protective. When you see a cat, it can be symbolic of somebody feeling like they need protection or having it there for protection just in case. And that does align, of course, with the Seven of Wands card. But it's also about secrets. And it can be, too, that a cat is, when it's coming up in a reading for me, is symbolic of somebody keeping some secrets or needing to keep secrets or secrets needing to be revealed. So that is not surprising to me with the High Priestess and the Moon card of something needing to be looked at. So this leads me to believe with this change of position here that somebody is ready to offer that, guys. And these, about the past energy here, something about this past that did get in the way that I do feel is still there. And that can be, well, competition is what I want to tell you. So it can be another person, somebody ready to talk about that perhaps. But that is very interesting how that came down. We did get another one. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, now interesting because I'm over here doing a little bit of clarifying, and the Page of Cups is the second card that came down as we were looking for a clarifier, telling us, if you're looking closely here, look, there is the heart in their hand, and this is page energy, telling us that somebody wasn't ready here, guys. We already know that. Now we are seeing the Emperor here, very different energy. Somebody I do feel wanting to remove this emotional block, but I do feel the, as I said, the push and pull between you. But that page energy is interesting because this is the Knight and it's like the next level. And I do feel that this is more about the past here. And why did it shift? Why did the cards shift position was my question for clarifying. Because somebody wasn't ready, and I feel like they're getting closer to being ready here, guys. You see that dove, which is about love here. It's vibrating over the page, and the page is wearing a floral wreath. That is about reunion. So I do feel that your person might be more ready. Now, can it be you? Yes, of course. But the energy that I'm feeling and in the clarifying is that it's your person. Okay, guys, let's get a little bit of clarifying over here. I don't really feel I need a lot, but I would like to know a little bit more about this partnership placement. The Ace of Pentacles, your person here working on what they weren't maybe doing before in the connection. And I do feel, look, if you look here, it's sort of like you've set it aside, but you're still indecisive. Looking here at the Six Pentacles left behind, deciding whether you want to continue. And that six is a lot about peace and harmony in making it. And I feel like some of you are still holding on to whatever happened and you're not really sure. But I want to get just a little bit of new energy here and some insight. Okay, there we go. The Nine of Cups. Okay. Yeah, all right, this is the first thing I want to say to you. This is the wishes coming true card, guys. Also, that 9 is telling us that. It's a lot about attainment, fulfillment, but it's also about things coming to fruition here. And I do feel the reason this has come down, excuse me, is because you are each other's biggest wish and things are coming to fruition. However, it still doesn't really answer my question here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel this with your person. Do you hear that throat chakra, Gemini, Virgo? Yeah, your person is really wanting to contact you. They might have already contacted you, guys, but I want to get another clarifier here because I still feel a little bit, I still feel like I need a little bit more here from the Seven of Pentacles. I do see that's why you're sticking around, and that is the clarifying the answer for us. You're really wishing for your person. It's why they're still, wow, do you hear this? It's why you're still here and you've taken that pentacle here that we see that they're working on, and you have it set aside safely. So I feel like you're not quite ready is what it feels to me. Hi guys, excuse me. I do try to watch the camera, but sometimes it runs away with me. It does end at like 30 minutes or something. So anyway, I do feel that you are not not totally sure here, guys. Still holding on to something here. This is pushing its way off, so we're going to look at it and see what, okay, it's another Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy about this new start here, guys. And the other thing with the Ace of Pentacles is kind of going to the next level. It really is, well, like a promotion here. And we see that in the Ten of Pentacles. So, wow, I am really clarifying here if that's what you're doing. And it does look like that for most of you, that is what you're doing here. Wow. With that Ace of Pentacles being the clarifier, also the second Ace of Pentacles here. And look, you have this reunion wreath kind of wrapped around your finger here. So I do feel like it's really interesting, but I feel that it's kind of up to you in some ways. And I want to get a little bit of clarifying here with the Emperor and the Moon card regarding the time, the wait, because I do feel here, now there's two, how many are coming down? That's too many, okay. I do feel here that this is your person, guys, but I feel, again, as I said, that kind of push and pull between the two of you. Yeah, that's the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's what I thought. This is Libra energy. The Queen of Swords, we're seeing this here, well, because the swords are, there is some conflicting energy here, we know that. Also some mirroring and triggering of each other, that's all there. But the swords are transactional, and they're also about needing some clarity, offering clarity, receiving clarity. You're needing clarity. What clarity are you needing? Some truth here. This is why the High Priestess is here. You're really needing to trust yourself and these secrets. What is that, guys? There's something being, I feel your person is ready to talk about it, and that's what you've been waiting for. And as I said, I'm looking here at the Emperor card and the Moon card, wanting a little bit of clarity here, and I see that. That is why there is a push and pull here, because you're wanting the truth from your person, guys. What the truth of what? Well, what happened? Could have been that it's what we're seeing here with this block, as we talked about the past energy that you're still thinking a lot about, that you are, I feel, holding on to. It can be that there was a tower moment here. If you look, you're sitting on a cloud. Can also be your person just making a really bad decision here, but it did cause some heartbreak. We see the rain here, kind of the storm. We also see the lightning bolt, which can cause fire, which can cause a tower to crash, which then a fire can destroy. Now, a fire can also regenerate, and the ground can be a whole lot more fertile than it was. So I don't feel like you're gone. This does feel like something you're still really thinking about here, and your person is somebody, you guys are really connected, and that's why I feel that you're still here. But there is something you're not letting go about the past. Your person is really going to need to be honest with you. It really is a theme here from the very beginning. Gosh, you guys. Okay, let's get an oracle card and see if that can give us some more insight as to what is going on. Wow, that was very obvious here. Bright future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Okay, well, guys, this is a whole lot like getting that Hermit card, Virgo energy. I do feel that you have been here reading two, pile two, friend. I really don't like calling you a pile. But here in this particular card, it really is a lot like the Hermit card, Virgo energy coming through quite strong. I do feel that you have been inward and really trying to figure out what it is you want to do, guys. This is also about you getting clarity, and I really feel that quite strong with the Seven of Pentacles. And also the High Priestess energy there. It's really a theme in your reading. There's something here that hasn't really been worked out. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. Your person, I feel, is kind of moving from page to knight to getting into that king territory and being ready. And as we saw, they shifted the cards here, really confirming that. And even as we clarified, I do feel that is happening. However, we can see here with that little black kitty, we still see it in the Moon card, and even here with the Seven of Pentacles, that you're still trying to get something out of your person here. Now, when fairies come into my reading, that really is about fated connection. And I want to tell you, there are 5 fairies here. So there is a change in this connection. And I do feel it's a release of the conflict, whatever you're going to decide to do here. But guys, that 6 is also telling us that there is some peace to be made. And we do see that here also in the 7 of Pentacles, as 6 of them are still here with something going on, something really needing to be dealt with still. But I really do love this for you. I want to get a true love reading card as well. Okay, here we go. The Rainbow Reviver. Oh gosh. Okay, guys. This is what I want to tell you that I'm feeling here. This is about the hope. The hope here. Rainbow can symbolize still having hope. Somebody here is still having hope, and I really feel like this is you reading too. Holding on to that balloon, some celebratory balloons. I do feel you're still here. I really feel you here. I feel the magnetism between you, but there is something here that still really needs to be worked out. I do feel like that is coming reading too. I love this card for you. Let's get another, I want to get another oracle card, or actually, you know what I want to get? I want to get this particular tarot card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. This is yours. Yes. No clarification. I just really want to bring this into the reading. Okay. Yeah, it's the Justice card. Well, Libra energy, also twin flame soulmate energy, and what we already know. Not only that there is an imbalance here, but there is something in this connection that really needs to be dealt with, and it's the Justice card. The truth. It's the truth. We see it here in the Queen of Swords as we clarified the Emperor and the Moon card. We see it here in the High Priestess, guys. It's very clear that there is some truth that you're needing from your person. And again, we even see it, as I said, in the Sun card here. So something's still really needing to be worked out between you. And again, as we saw and felt really early on in your reading, that it's truth. It's somebody's not being honest. And it can be that you already know and you're just needing to hear it from your person. And also the honest about how they feel about you. That's the other thing here that I see. I do see that push and pull, and it feels like you kind of just stopped giving based on that because you weren't getting a balance, which we also see here in the Justice card. You were giving more, which is partly why things got blocked here, and that emotional energy between you is completely blocked because you stopped giving. I want to read here what it says. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Okay, guys, that's really particular, and boy, does that belong in the reading here. Okay, reading 2, we are going to get some love messages, direct love messages, channeled love messages to you from your person. If you feel you are sending them, go with that, and that's how it resonates for you. Wow, did you see that? They're coming together as well. I'm sorry I ghosted you. All right, is that going to come through in a message? In the court of love, I stand guilty as charged, but I don't want bail, I want imprisonment in your heart. Reading 2. Yeah, this Justice card here. This is really intense, you guys. And I don't say intense as in really terrible. It's intense because I really feel like this is a big deal between you. And this is the thing I want to tell you. I do feel like for a lot of you, there's maybe other people or another person involved. Something here that went on. But I also really feel strongly that it's about the practicalities of the commitment, them not lining up here. But this is very particular. The Justice card and the Court of Love. This card is silly in many ways, but it comes down for a reason. And I see it here. What exactly that is, it really is going to be different for everyone that it resonates for. The reason being is this is a general reading, guys. And as you know, if you watch my readings, and I always want to reiterate this to you, is that it's not a prediction. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everybody has free will. Outcomes, energies change, and they can change at the drop of a hat. really quickly because somebody made a decision elsewhere that affects the outcome here. So keep that in mind as you watch your reading. Okay. I never had a connection like this with anyone else. Kind of, it says, I will never have is what that should say. That is me. You are all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. Okay, putting that here with this Knight of Pentacles. This is also yours. Please take me back. Yeah, I'm putting this here with the Ace of Pentacles. And as you know, there's quite an echoing here, receiving the Ace of Pentacles twice. My life's biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. The truth is that I'm not, and I never will be. I miss you. Okay, guys, I'm putting this, where do I want to put this? I'm going to put this here. I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. Who is sending this? I feel like this is you. We're going to look at another deck here. You touched my soul so deeply. I want to put this here. Okay, guys, let's look at another deck. Every time we part, I realize I want to be closer to you. I'm hiding my true feelings. Well, this isn't a surprise at all. In fact, I want to put it kind of here between the Emperor and the Moon card. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It can be here with this Queen of Swords. And we already know that, but I want to reiterate that's what you're really wanting to hear from your person too, is how they feel about you. Because it's very clear here that they were not paying attention to all the details, I want to say, and the commitment. And part of that is there's a really strong emotional block here. I feel like coming from your person here. So yeah, I do feel something went on. We see that with the Justice card, the Court of Love card. We also see that block in the Moon card, the Sun card even. And we see that with the Undone Harness. However, I also feel really the emotional block, the hiding the feelings, is also quite strong here. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you, wanting to be here with both of the Ace of Pentacles. These two are being pushed off. Your love awakens my soul and makes me reach for more. Thank you for being there for me. Yeah, but that's part of I feel, part of the issues going on right now. You have made me know how it feels to love and find true love. And when I say that, it's because of the imbalance, guys, with who was putting into what. And I don't mean it like, oh, you know, you give this and I give that and keeping score. I don't mean it that way. I mean it in the way that it's a balanced partnership. That's what it is, guys. It's give and take. It's trusting each other. It's offering trust. It's the amount of time spent on it. It's the emotional give and take. We all need that balance. Okay, we're going to move on to song messages. Channeled song messages. Direct messages to you through song. Now, it can be that your song comes down that is relevant to the both of you. It's your song. It can also be a song that's of relevance to you. And what I want to tell you is some of the messages that can come through. Here comes that throat chakra. Gosh, you guys. Can also be things that I cannot decipher because they are between you. Inside jokes, things that I just won't know. Names, locations, a particular line, even a particular artist. Also coming through can be the sentiment of missing someone or regret, longing, apologies. And if you ever feel that you are sending the song message to your person, please go with that. Then that is how it resonates for you. Okay. Sticking on my hand. Come just as you are to me. don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. Unconditionally, Katy Perry. Who is sending this, guys? Who is sending this? It's coming here right with the Sun card, which is such a beautiful card, but that block is just feeling quite big to me. This is a major arcana, so whatever is going on here is of importance, excuse me, in this connection. Okay, these two are coming off from the bottom. I love you and I don't want to. I love you, Billie Eilish. Interesting. Putting that here. The Moon card and the Queen of Swords there. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, it hurts. Always remember us this way, Lady Gaga. There's another two coming together. I will beg my way into your garden, and then I'll bring my way out. Break my way out, excuse me, when it rains, just to get back to a place where I started, so I can want you back all over again. I don't really understand. I don't trust myself, John Mayer. Okay, that I feel very strongly is, yeah, that's the cycles, guys, of somebody coming in, your person. Hi, guys. Camera stuff there. It happens. Okay. What I wanted to say is it feels very much like the cycles here, your person acknowledging that. And that can also be why I feel so focused here too, weirdly, on the Seven of Pentacles and you just being indecisive here, because it does feel like for some of you, that page energy, guys, that Page of Cups energy that we see here, of your person, and also in this unfastened harness of maybe cycling, maybe offering, not living up to something they offered, breaking promises, coming in, coming out, ghosting, then not ghosting. That's coming through. Is it for everybody? No, but it is definitely here for some of you. Okay, I'm making room for this card here. All I want is nothing more. To hear you knocking at my door. All I want, Codaline. Okay, interesting. Yeah, is that you or is that your person? I think for some of you, that's you. Here's two here. We're going to look at another deck in a moment. I didn't mean to make you cry. I love you, Billie Eilish. There's some more Billie Eilish here, guys. Same song, very different lyrics here. Where do I want to put this? I feel like it needs to go over here, guys, with the Justice card. Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. I won't give up. Jason Mraz. Okay, there's some tenacity there. Somebody being persistent. All right, here we go. I never meant to be the one to let you down. If anything, I thought I saw myself going first. I didn't know how to stick around. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. Interesting. I feel like this is coming from you here. I'm going to put it here. I really want to put it with the Seven of Pentacles, but that's where it's going to go. Okay, guys, this is sticking out here, and these two as well on the bottom of your Song Messages deck. Then we're going to move on to your channeled love messages, the last ones. I loved you with a fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like the angel. Heaven let me think it was you, but I'm afraid. Apologize, Timbaland. I feel like this is you coming through here, guys. That Seven of Pentacles, gosh, that is a really strong energy. It's Taurus energy. You can be Taurus, your person. It can be in your chart. Cannot be. It's not the point, but it's really quite strong here. This feeling coming from you. I could move mountains, sail away, only because I've got this much faith. This love is alive, but I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. There's that Gemini energy here. Don't believe we saw it. Yeah, we don't have the Nine of Swords here, but it is here. Somebody is acknowledging that. I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met, Lord Hudon. Okay? Gosh, guys, now I want to get a, I think today I want to do a moon card, and we're going to put it, I'm going to channel it, put it down kind of like a table. Then we're going to get some totems, go through your totems, then we will look at your card and the reading today. But before we do, let's look at your channeled The Tarot Closet love messages. Don't give up on us. I'm sorry I ran. I made so many mistakes. Okay, that's too many, guys. This is yours. These are yours. You are so good to me. Please never give up on us. Don't give up on us. Please never give up on us. Can you feel my love? Putting this here with those two Ace of Pentacles. I really want to see you. That can also be coming through in that Eight of Wands. Can be also some of you already received a message and you're not quite answering yet. And maybe that's why this Seven of Pentacles is like screaming out. Interesting, isn't it? You have the High Priestess here as your overall energy. Gosh, the Sun card here, yet the Emperor, the Justice card. But the Seven of Pentacles is just, and that is because it's the energy I'm feeling from you here. It can be vice versa, but this is coming through strongly as you reading too, of really being uncertain, looking at not letting your person go, but holding on to something here, holding on to the partnership, to your person, but something here really needs to be addressed for you. I am so lost without you. You are the love of my life. And that Ten of Pentacles is quite strong. This is yours. This is yours. I will never give up on us. You are perfect. These two also. You deserve so much more. I'm putting that here with the Page of Cups. I miss you. Okay, well, here we go. You are my other half. All right, guys, there is that, some more of that twin flame soulmate energy validation. Now, your person may not know the word twin flame. If you know, you are on a twin flame journey. And again, that is not for everyone here. And this is not a twin flame specific reading. I do have twin flame readings specifically if you want to go check that out. Either way, you are here, twin flames and soulmates. They're very different. You know the journey you're on, maybe you don't, but your person is acknowledging the spiritual connection, which we see here. It's quite strong, the pull to each other as well. This is a fated connection, and your person acknowledging that you are their other half. Okay, let's get this Moon card down. Well, that's too many. These are quite difficult to shuffle, I want to tell you. Okay, there we go. So we're going to set it here, as I said, as kind of like a table. All right, right off the bat, we do have an angel message. Okay, so these are master numbers, guys. It's a master number, 22 here. Well, it's just what you think too with the 2. Can be about second chances here, transition, but also second chances. Wow, right off the bat. Okay, guys, so this is kind of changing here because as I dig through your big pile of totems, numbers, letters, look what I have uncovered. There's another 2 and another 2. Wow. Wow. Gosh, guys, I don't know that this has ever happened reading 2. It's 5 2s here. And I want to tell you, this is about trusting yourself, that things are going to be okay. This is also about working something out in your life that needs to be worked out, guys. Interesting that you got the first angel message with the 2 and 3 more were uncovered, making this a 5. Yeah, gosh, guys, all about that change, but also needing to address something that's not stable. We already know what that is here. Wow. Okay, that was quite quick. Now we have, almost looks like, I think that might be the, nope, there's one more. No, there's more than one. Okay. Letters here, H, T, initials, locations, X. Let's put it here so you can see them. S, D, well, there's a lot here, more here than I thought, and H. Okay, now this doesn't surprise me. I'm going to begin by putting these down together because we see here with the Eight of Wands, it can be that that is somebody coming to you, like physically. We do have a plane here. This also doesn't surprise me because this is symbolic for me of long distance. I do feel that here. It's not for everyone, but it's really, really strong. Can also be telling us that that Eight of Wands is somebody traveling. And here's the other thing. I do feel, as we talked about, the practicalities in that pentacle and what is also blocking that sunflower. And a lot of the blocks that we feel here, did I just drop something? No. I do feel is about location. Very interesting here. But as I said, it can be that that is what's happening, that it is a knock on the door. It's not for everybody, but it can also be, and it's very likely, a message. Now, when an instrument, this is a guitar, as you can see, when an instrument is coming down into my reading, whether it's the trumpet from the Justice card, which is there, by the way, or a musical note, guitar, whatever that is, it's telling me that there needs to be some peace and harmony between people. We already know that. And this particular guitar is very special because it opens up, which is telling me, it's symbolic for me of somebody sending a message of peace, a message of wanting to make peace, an explanation, an apology, connection here. So this is quite strong and not surprising at all. Can also be, of course, that you or your person are musicians, but that's not going to be for everyone. But this message here of offering something, and as we talked about throughout your reading, I do feel that your person is kind of ready here. Things shifted. The cards quite literally shifted here, and I do feel like it's coming through in a message. But again, there's that airplane. We can't deny seeing that. And look, now we have the grapes here, and there you both are, the two of you. And what I want to tell you is when grapes are coming down into my reading, it is about new fertile grounds, some new beginnings, and also things going further and developing. And we see that, we know that with the Ace of Pentacles that came down as your first card. That throat chakra is really strong, guys, but also the echoing of the Ace of Pentacles coming down again. So it is really quite strong that somebody's wanting to develop it and go the next level. And we do see that as the Ten of Pentacles not only came down in your reading, but shifted here to the top position here. So that is something that's very much a part of your reading, and it's quite strong. And this is a validation of that. This is so strong. This throat chakra, it's really intense. Okay. Now look, we have an angel coming down, and we know that this is a guided connection, but this is a validation of that. Okay, guys, and look, you got a lotus flower, and here's what I want to tell you about the lotus flower. It is also, well, about fertile grounds, new beginnings, fertility, regeneration. Also, obviously, the two of you, a new start. But what I want to tell you as well, it really is like an offer of hope in a connection for you and your person here going a long-term commitment. That's what I want to tell you. So, wow, this does not surprise me. Sorry, I know I'm making a big mess of your reading, but I want to put it here with your Ten of Pentacles, which did travel here into the top position. That's quite a strong message. And look, you got a camel. This is really symbolic of long-term, but also the work that it's going to take. The stamina is really comes through quite strong with a camel. Your reading here is really about this outcome, this Ten of Pentacles, and it is a reminder of hope that comes through really strong here with the lotus flower. We see that here in this particular true love reading card, but that the work that needs to get put in here, and it's also a reminder, of being patient. This is not something that can be rushed, it feels like. It does feel like somebody is rushing and has been, as we see here with the Knight of Pentacles, both in the past and now maybe kind of rushing. It does feel that way, hurriedly, impatient, maybe a little bit impulsive. That does come through. But this is symbolic here of what it's going to take for that Ten of Pentacles. This is the long-term commitment. and that it is a long haul. And that is also some strength coming down here, as well as the lotus flower for the two of you to be on your individual journeys as well as together. And that's the other thing I want to tell you. The camel also does represent the journey, a journey. And for you, it's the journey of love. And also quite literally, possibly for some of you, this physical journey we see here also with the airplane. It can be some travel. I don't feel like that's for everybody, but it is strong. But more than anything, this is your journey of love, guys. Your last totem coming down is this silver heart. Really all about, well, love. Somebody sending in I love you here. This is really not much more I can say about the heart, can I? I'm going to hold this up so you can take a look at your charms. And success after a setback, eclipse in Sagittarius, growth and luck. Master numbers here, guys, 33. You know what that means? Anything is possible. And you are also being guided. So we know that. This really is just such a beautiful reading. We know that here. You trust yourself. You trust your intuition. You trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. There is a lot of potential here. We see that with the flowers, with the growth. The master number here, guys, success after a setback. But it's not going to come overnight. It's going to take a lot of work, letting something go, forgiveness, if that is the route that you're going. Really, trust yourself with your reading, okay? Use your free will. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust your gut instinct. Again, yeah. I can't say it enough here. Those are your guardian angels, and they are here. That's your reading, pile 2, reading 2. Take care of yourself. I'll see you at reading 1 or 3, or maybe another reading entirely. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. We are shuffled and ready to go. Let's begin by getting your overall energy card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide whoever is here today in regard to the connection and the person they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Overall energy card. Okay, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus energy. Somebody here on a horse, on the way, offering a pentacle. Well, look, guys. Also, we have an unfastened harness there. Somebody in a rush. Somebody not paying attention to the details here in this particular connection. Past, present. I want to tell you too, this was very prominent, not the overall energy for reading 2, but gosh, very prominent in that reading. So if you're feeling drawn to watching reading 2, I definitely recommend that. Okay, let's get started. Okay, staying on my hand here, the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, so was that. Flyer, the Queen of Cups, and this is pushing, these are both pushing themselves off here. The Magician card. Okay, guys. And the 2 of Cups. Okay, first of all, I want to tell you this was also really a big part of reading 2. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy is what I want to tell you. And the funny thing is the Knight of Pentacles is Taurus energy, but I'm really feeling Virgo. This is not a Virgo energies card, but I wanted to say to you, I was really feeling Virgo energy in particular. And then we saw that in your very first card. The Queen of Cups here, guys, Cancer and energy, more Cancer and energy with the 2 of Cups. And the Magician, everybody's here in the Magician card. An interesting look. It's on each side of the overall energy. Somebody here on that horse with some humility, with some apologetic energy here, guys. And I feel like it's in relation to this unfastened harness. We'll talk more about that. That Queen of Cups here as well. This Cancer and energy in healing mode. Is this you? Well, look at that. Is this the dream? I feel like it is. This is the Magician card, of course. Look at that infinity symbol, guys. The forever love, also a symbol of twin flames. And if you're on a soulmate journey, as I said, everybody is here. The laurel floral wreath is all about reunions. It's about somebody taking what they're dreaming of and going and getting it here. And right next to that, we have the Two of Cups, of course, Cancer and energy. This is about your partnership. I want to tell you, it's not going to be for everyone. We got to see what's going on in your reading here, but proposals do come through, okay? I can't really tell you either or right now. I'm not really feeling the energy quite yet, but I will tell you there is some very strong twin flame soulmate energy here in your reading today. And I want to remind you two things. One, if you're not on a twin flame journey, you don't believe in it, let that go. Then it's not for you. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. And two, if you are on a twin flame journey, this is not a twin flame specific pick a card reading. However, you're already coming through here. And if you really want to watch a specific reading, I do have twin flame readings as well. So if you want to head there after, I do have it linked in the description if you want to, watch specific twin flame readings, but you're very much here. We're going to keep getting your cards down and see what is happening in this connection. Aquarius energy, Star card. Yeah, somebody having a super big wake-up call. Gosh, you guys, in regard to this connection, interesting because, wow, all right, here comes two. And I'm moving on from what I was about to say because I was going to tell you that I was feeling these, pushing these cards off and I wanted to get them and then I shuffled and then they came anyway. So here we go. Let's see what is happening. My gosh, you guys, you're reading the Lover's card and the Nine of Wands. Okay, we know here with the Lover's card, it's Gemini energy. And of course, this is a major arcana and it is here in your partnership placement. Somebody is healing from this, guys. I think that's you. You're in healing mode in regard to this partnership. And some of you here can be, well, creating something else for yourself. It can be with your person as well. This is a really strong twin flame soulmate connection. But I do feel that some of you might be. Now, the Nine of Wands, this is Sagittarius energy. And yeah, there are some boundaries here that are up. I feel like that might be you. But it can also be telling us that your person is not giving up here. I want to see more than the Knight of Pentacles if that's the case though. And interestingly enough, if you watch my readings, you know, look at that, a Nine of Cups here. Gosh, you guys, your readings, these pick a card readings today have been something else. If you watch my readings on a regular basis, or if you don't, I'll tell you, this has evolved into the naughty corner. I know that sounds so silly. The naughty corner, what is that? It has evolved into this area where energies go that can be ghosting or breadcrumbing or indecision. But we can also see really cards that we wouldn't expect to see there, such as the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Why? Because your person has been making you wait. It's very clear to me here that, look, also they were taking more and making you wait. So I do feel that there was some ghosting here going on. We're seeing that come through. We're seeing here the wait. We're also seeing that some of you might not be sticking around. I know that's like you look down at a reading with the Star card, the Lover's card, the Magician, the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, and you think, how is that possible? I just feel that here, that some of you are not, but some of you very much are here, but you're definitely going to need your person to, well, vote with their feet. What I mean by that is there's an Irish saying, you vote with your feet. That is, you show what you want by what you do. We see somebody taking a step back here, not exactly showing it. We also know that you've been waiting for a long time. You've been very patient. I feel like your patience is wearing thin here, guys, with that 9 things coming to fruition. It's clearly very emotional here. And I realize why this beautiful card, this beautiful Cancer in energy is in the naughty corner, because your person has been, quite slow and also taking just a little bit more, leading me to believe that you have been giving more here, guys. there is that house back there. That is the, well, not only the journey of love, but telling us about this connection, the feeling of home. And we know that here with this twin flame soulmate energy. I also feel your person trying to get the courage here, guys, also coming down here for what? It can be an entirely new start. We see the Knight of Pentacles as your overall energy. This is Taurus energy. Riding on this horse with, what do we see in their helmet? We see a laurel wreath. It's kind of jacked up. We see it also on their horse, but it's there nonetheless. We do see that unfastened harness. I feel like it's because they're in a rush here. Now that can also be because some of you might have indicated that you're on the move. We need to get a lot more clarification, I feel. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I have quite a few decks over here in my pick of cards. In particular, I do really like to bring in clarification, other oracle cards, love messages, everything. So be aware that that is happening over here on the sidelines. But that horse is bringing some humility and some apologetic energy, but I also feel like excuses. I do feel like there are some excuses coming, as we see with the unfastened harness. We also see the conflicting energy with the armor. Somebody's feeling a little bit protective here. A lot of mirroring triggering between the two of you. And I do feel like somebody has that explanation. They have explanations to offer you. And it does come through a little bit as excuses here, but wanting this magician energy here, guys, this is a one, this is a new beginning, and this is everything. It's the friendship, it's the love, it's the feeling of, it's the commitment, feeling safe in the commitment, the practicalities of the commitment. I'll tell you about this in a minute. The practicalities of the commitment lining up. It is the fiery, passionate energy, the idea of love. It is being clear about it, what it is. I'm feeling like things are moving along. Everybody is here. All the elements are here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is what I want to know. Why do I feel that this is you right underneath there, holding up that wand? Look. Mistrusting here, looking a little bit mistrustful. Those 9 wands. Wands are the energy of love. Also that 9, it is about attainment and fulfillment, guys. And we see that here also with the 9 of Cups. This is the wishes fulfilled card. So what I want to know, is this your person making an offer they can't possibly fulfill? Can it be for some of you that your person made offers, made commitments, broke promises, didn't follow through? Yes, that's what I feel here. And I feel you've been waiting and some wishes were maybe not fulfilled. So your person coming along and offering them and saying, let's have everything. You naturally have some boundaries up, and it's right next to, excuse me for that glare, guys. These particular cards always do that. It's right next to the 9 of Cups here, that wishes fulfilled card. We know that you have been waiting. We know this is a beautiful energy here, your person offering that. We see it also in the Magician card, but there is some urgency here. So it can be for some of you, as I said earlier, that there is another person maybe involved. And your person also coming through here as being quite persistent. But I do feel you kind of blocking it, as I said, because you have been waiting here. It is in the naughty corner. I know, it's the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups is in the naughty corner. It does change it a little bit. But your person here having a very big wake-up call. This is Aquarius energy here. And I want to tell you, this is coming to an 8. It is a card of 17. It is a lucky number. 8 is also an action number. There's also a lot of Gaia energy surrounding the 8, this nurturing energy. And it's very interesting because I see here in your second placement that you are in healing mode, which is partly why I feel like you're not entirely sure. It does feel like there are some trust issues here, but there is some healing going on. And also what I want to tell you, we'll talk more about the Star card in a minute because this is what's coming through now, is the healing for both of you. Really, really needed. You guys have a lot to heal together. And obviously here with the Lover's card, it doesn't always happen that way, but I feel that there is a decision going on here between the two of you. And it can be as simple, not that it's simple, as coming back together. And it doesn't, and that's the thing, it doesn't feel simple. And this Magician card, to take a vision of what you're imagining a partnership to be and to make that into a reality takes a lot of work. It takes two people. And that's what I want to tell you is coming through here with these beautiful major arcana cards, the Lover's card and the Magician's card. Now, if you are in a twin flame journey, it's not for everyone for sure, as we talked about. That's not going to be something for most of you that you can have. Everybody on a twin flame journey, union is not always possible here. It doesn't mean there aren't messages for you, because I still feel this connection. So I just wanted to put that out there because it's quite strong, guys. But there are some decisions, and that throat chakra is really strong. The Gemini Virgo coming through. Conversations, healing here with that Queen of Cups. And it can be too, and we see that guided connection, and it can be too, guys. Well, it's very, very emotional, but when you see children, it can be that they're involved. But I want to tell you, I don't generally talk about those subjects in my readings here. I just don't. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop. But I do want to tell you, when children and babies come into my reading, it really is about new beginnings here. And you're both here. We know that this is a very strong spiritual connection. We know you're both here. We know it's very emotional here. However, the healing is really, it's kind of, this is the Queen of Cups. It's not a major arcana, but it's coming here with this major arcana, which is playing a really starring role in your reading. Reading 3, pile 3, friends. I don't like calling you a pile 3. But it's very strong here that there's healing, and you're going to need to do that together if you're going to get to this Magician card energy, which is everything. And you see here that laurel floral wreath is about reunion. So I do feel that somebody here, and it can be you as well, is really wanting this, but there is a lot of healing that is going to need to take place. And it's going to take two. Somebody can't be here, as we see with the Two of Cups, guys, voting with their feet and going backwards. That means they're not, when I say vote with your feet, as I said, it's about showing what you want, not talking about it. It's about doing it. So if somebody is not doing it and they're taking a step backwards, that's not going to achieve this outcome of the Magician card. It needs to be two. It's going to take two. And that's what I want to tell you. It can be about decisions. Yeah, all of that here in the Lover's card. What it feels like for me is it's the overall togetherness here of what you're deciding to do and both putting in the work here. It's going to take two. And there is a little bit of that, yeah, taking just a little bit more. But we see here as well, guys, that laurel wreath is also here in the Two of Cups. And how can we overlook the fact that it can be about proposals? So it can be huge. It can be a proposal, marriage proposal. That is not for everyone. That proposal can also simply be about getting together. And I do feel here that it's kind of hurried. And it's interesting because in picking this up in combination, you see that. This hurried energy, a little bit of impulsiveness, maybe talking a little bit about to the past energy. But even now, it's conflicted. Somebody is also conflicted as well. Is that you? Is that your person? Well, we see your person taking that step back. And the other thing I want to tell you about the house there, that is the journey of love. And it is where you feel most secure, most safe, most at home. Not generally speaking, of course, that's not the case for everyone. A lot goes on in a house. We live there, we die there, we love there. This is that the symbology, of the connection, the journey of love, the feeling at home. We know this is a twin flame soulmate energy here, but also what is on the outside and what is on the inside. So what still needs to be worked out. We see here in the Knight of Pentacles, there are issues. There's some conflicting energy, but there's also some conflict to work out here. You do mirror and trigger each other, and there are issues that have been continually coming up, which is why I feel in this particular connection things got separated. You have been waiting for as I said, it feels like for a while here, and why I feel this, in particularly why there's a little bit of self-defensiveness here. Guys, okay, I'm going to move on and get a little bit of clarification because I just, yeah, I feel like I want to move on now. I'm trying to straighten your cards. Let's get a little bit of clarification. Let me see which deck I want to grab. Okay, so I'm feeling really drawn to the Dog Tarot today. We have two here that are sitting here waiting. These are not going to be clarifiers because they just are wanting to be in the reading. So I'm going to set them here. We're going to look at them in a moment. I want to clarify here this Eight of Pentacles. And here's why. The Pentacles are about the commitment. Also here the practicalities, and that is what I feel. It can be for some of you. You see that Fortress here. That is about the journey of love. But I'm also feeling like for some of you, this might have to do with housing, apartment, house, something to do with maybe not just your living space, but maybe even location here. So in that 8 really is a action number. It's about accomplishing something, which is very much in alignment with this 8 of Pentacles, this Virgo energy. Somebody here saying, I want to work on this connection. I want to work on this journey that we're on, this partnership. But I want to get a little bit of clarification here because I do feel like this is your person coming through, but I want to see where you're at here. And that's the other thing I didn't really touch on too much because I felt other messages coming through. But the Star card energy, we already know here. We see in the Two of Cups. We also see here in the Knight of Pentacles that your person was maybe taking a little bit more here and not offering the same. And I see here too that it can be that it's also emotional here. And we see that in the Star card that they were maybe taking you for granted here, guys, and kind of coming in and out too. That cycling does come through. And this is what I wanted to say to you when I got sort of pulled away, is that 8 is a nurturing energy. It is a lucky number. It is a number of movement. But as you see here, there are 7 stars surrounding, and the one big one making it the 8 here. That 7 is representative of this past energy. So I do feel that your person was, yeah, maybe taking you for granted. Can it be the vice versa? Of course it can be. So if you're watching this and feel that I'm biased to whoever is watching, no, I will tell you how things are. So it can be that that's you. But that energy is coming through that somebody here was taking somebody for granted and maybe coming in and out. But there is a wake-up energy here now. This is Aquarius. There really is some clarity that has been had. And that's partly because somebody is sitting here looking at it and realizing it, guys, and having some clarity about what it is that happened and what it is that they want. And there is that 1 star surrounding the 7, making it an 8. But that 1 star is a new beginning here. It's having hope in a new beginning. Somebody's really hoping for a renewal. There's a lot of healing going on, but I feel like there's a really big decision here in this partnership in order for that to happen. In order to get that Magician card and maybe even a proposal here, the 9 of Cups right below it, oh my gosh, it does feel like there's a really big decision here. Now, I'm going to clarify this, then we're going to look here at these 2 cards that wanted to be in your reading, no particular clarification, okay? Yeah, so the Knight of Swords has come down, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This is all about change here, guys, and yeah. Your person, I do feel, can also be you, but I feel this is your person here, really wanting to come in and offer some clarity to you, reading 3, and kind of through everything. Look, coming out of a storm. So what happened in this partnership? The other thing is here, they're literally, it's like they're willing to do anything to get to you. They're coming out of a storm. They're not being blown away. They're holding a sword in their mouth, and they're about ready to step on this crab here, which, by the way, can be Cancer in energy. This is the Knight of Swords. That is not Cancer in energy. However, we see it here. That is what I feel happening here. Somebody working away and wanting to offer that to you, and the clarity that they want to offer here in this particular Knight of Swords is also what they're seeing in the Star card here. And I feel too, It's an acknowledgement of the work that you've done and your person realizing that. And why does this feel so urgent, reading 3? Because I do feel like something's going on here with you. And it can be, yeah, like I said, new beginnings or something maybe, excuse me, that you've been putting out in your social media or maybe even through other people here. But your person, I feel like, is afraid that you're not going to be there. And that also does come through here in that 9 of Wands. You are feeling like, yeah, quite protective regarding everything that has happened and the weight. And this is the wishes card, you guys. This is the 9 of Cups. So yeah, you are your person's biggest wish. And I feel that they're yours too, or at least they were. For some of you, that might have changed. Okay, let's take a look at these cards here, reading 3, and see what is happening. Okay, guys, the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, the 6 of Wands, Leo energy. Does look like somebody might be on the way. Now, can it be through a message? Yeah. Can it also be a knock on the door? Yeah, it can be either or. Here's the other thing I want to tell you before we get into the 6 of Wands here. This is definitely a validation here that for some of you there is a proposal involved. Now, it can be that that proposal was something that was involved in the past and got broken, something here, because it is in the naughty corner. Not going to be for everyone. And it's not going to be for everyone that there is a marriage proposal. But this is a validation for those of you that there is one coming. This is the Ace of Cups. That can be about a proposal, marriage. But that proposal, and that we also see here in the 2 of Cups, which is a little stronger in the marriage department, can also be a proposal to talk or get together, which is what we see here in the 6 of Wands. Leo energy, your person really wanting, I feel, to win you over here, guys. Yeah, and you see here right at their foot, there is another laurel wreath. They're surrounded here also by a floral wreath. That is a reunion in love. And those are wands. Those are the energy of love. And that's also, the wands are a really fast energy. It's like fast movement, which is also part of the 6 of Wands. It's something kind of moving quickly here. So I do feel that your person is either coming to you or it's coming through in a message of really wanting, yeah, to make some peace too here with that 6 of Wands, telling us that your person really wants to make some peace about something here. And it can be also, if this is not a marriage proposal, as I said, proposals can be about new beginnings and proposing to get together. But it's very emotional. It's very emotional, and I do feel like they're feeling more confident here than they have been. And we see that lotus flower as well, guys, which is about a restart. This is about regeneration, new beginnings here in love. And it's also a kind of a symbol of hope for you on your journey, but also the 2 of you. This is quite a lucky card either way. And like I said, I don't feel like it's for everyone that it's a marriage proposal, but if you are wanting a new start with your person. Hi guys. Okay, so my cards were full. I'm just going to kind of fix this a little bit because it kind of messed up our reading here, but I guess we're good to go. Okay, so as I was saying, with this Ace of Cups, guys, this new beginning is very much here. Very, very much here, but there's something still going on. I really feel this quite strongly with you. Reading 3, the self-defense is up here, and I feel like that's about the weight that has gone on. And also I do feel like, and it's obvious that there is a decision between the 2 of you, but I feel like the decision here is more about if you're both wanting to go forward here and work together. And I do feel that your person here was taking more, and as I said in this beautiful star card, that your person was also, yeah, I'm taking you for granted perhaps, guys, but there is a really big wake-up call. It's quite emotional. It's very emotional. And as you see here with the Knight of Swords, it's extremely emotional, and it does feel like your person really wants to talk about whatever it is that happened here in this connection and is risking stepping and getting stung here, also holding that sword in their mouth. Gosh, you guys. Okay, let's move on. I want to get some more cards here in your reading. I guess I'm going to leave those there. What do I want to bring in? I would like to get a little bit of clarity here on this Nine of Wands. I do feel you coming through quite strongly. As I said, reading 3, I'm going to move things up here. Since I changed the card, I do feel like things got a little bit wonky. I want to get a little bit of clarification on this Nine of Wands. As I said, I do feel you here really having some boundaries up from your person because of what has gone on in the past, and also feeling like you've been waiting for a long time here. Okay, there's 2 coming down. Yeah, that is a validation of that, excuse me. The Devil card, Capricorn energy, your person is really going to need to make peace here, whatever happened between you guys. What did your person do here? Why are your boundaries up? The Devil card coming down, and look, the Queen of Cups. Oh gosh, reading 3. You have been in healing mode here. We see the Queen of Cups here. I felt you here. It's this echoing going on in your reading. I felt this here very early on. Not only do you both need to heal together and really decide something together here, but I've been feeling that you're in healing mode, and this is a validation of that. Not only seeing the Devil card as we clarify, why do you have your defenses up? Why are your boundaries up here with that Nine of Wands? We see because of something that happened, and you're in healing mode. I do feel there are some trust issues here. And here's the other thing I want to say to you. In this particular Queen of Cups, first of all, yeah, very, very emotional energy. Look, there's that sword. I want to show you that first. That's your person coming here offering that, and you need it. Why? If you look here, they're mermaids. Mermaids are historically in folklore saving drowning sailors. That's what they're known for. And I do see here that your person was taking this connection for granted, also taking just a little bit more. There was not a balance here. I do feel like you were there for them, and you're needing them to be there for you, and you're in healing mode. And that is why you have this Nine of Wands here, which we already knew, but this is a validation of that. There is that trunk. That is the journey of everything that has happened. It's closed right now. The heart is kind of dripping down over it. Somebody here really, look, gosh, you guys, that somebody is you. You're very much in healing mode. You need your person to step up, is what I want to say. And it does look like that is happening. But until that happens, and if it doesn't happen, I don't feel like you're going to be totally into this. As wonderful as a lot of these cards are, that is just what is coming through here. And there are two mermaids here. And I do feel, as I said, that you were really helping your person. You were that mermaid, helping the drowning sailor. And it's now time for, well, the roles to be reversed, for some giving back. Somebody here voting with their feet. They need to vote with their feet and stand behind what they say and do it here. And also not take things for granted, which I do feel they have realized they were doing here, and they're wanting to change that. But only time can tell. And guys, remember, this is a general reading. This is a general reading. So not everything will be for you. And it's not a prediction. Energies change, and they change really quickly. So please, again, use your intuition, trust yourself, your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels about what it is that you want to do here. But it's very clearly in relation here to something that happened. Now, there is a lot of peace that needs to be made. We see that. This is coming to a 6. Also, again, Capricorn energy, but it can be too that somebody was not faithful. That is not for everyone, and that does not always come through with me with the Devil card. When the Devil card comes through, it's really this telling me that two people are really kind of obsessive for each other too, really tethered together. But it is coming through today that there was something that happened in this connection in relation to the Devil card. It's in the clarifying of the Nine of Wands, of why you're feeling like you don't totally trust your person. So that's going to really have to get worked out here. The healing is needed between the two of you in a really big way. And yeah, these trust issues need to get worked out. Okay, guys, we're going to move on here to an oracle card. I don't feel I need any more clarification. Okay, happiness, joy of life. Well, I'm going to tell you something right off the bat. You see that bunny there and that har? that is a message for you. Reading 3 from Spirit. Now, when they arrive in my readings, yes, it can be fertility, new beginnings, which we see here. Happiness, having that new beginning and being happy. However, it's also Spirit sending you a message to pay attention to matters of the heart. And that is why you're here. This is your no contact and or in separation love reading. Pick a card. Clearly, this is something I feel that you're already doing, but that 5, I want to tell you, for that joy of life, that 5 is a number of change. So things are changing here in this connection, but there is still something, excuse me, for you to look at in this connection. But that's not a surprise. We know that. We just talked about that here with the Queen of Cups coming down again as we clarified the 9 of Wands and seeing the Devil card. So something needs to be worked out if you guys are going to continue. And we also already know that here with the Lovers card and with the 2 of Cups. If you're going to get this Magician card outcome, which feels really strong here in your reading, you guys are going to need to heal together. And there are some decisions to be made here in this connection. But I love this for you. It's here in your reading, regardless of all the stuff that's surrounding it. I'm going to get a true love reading card as well. Okay, that was really quick. Look at that. Yeah, well, interesting here because we do see that here in the Magician card. But look, this is a lot like getting the Knight of Cups here, the Princess Charming card here with the offering with the roses. That is about love, guys. And with that horse, kind of like riding in on the horse, now walking the horse. Are they going to take you on the horse, go for a ride? It's going to be different for everybody, but I want to tell you here, it really is a lot like getting the Knight of Cups, that Princess Charming energy. There is that fortress, that is the journey of love here, and there is that bird, and that's what I want to tell you. It looks like an eagle to me. That's some Scorpio energy, but there's that bird, and that is also that wake-up energy that we feel. Your person could be coming here, yeah, with the flowers, with the whole shebang. I feel like it's really quite fast here with the Knight of Swords and also that Knight of Pentacles, because they didn't even take the time to fasten their harness. And guys, but that reunion energy is here. So this is quite strong. And we have the Ace of Cups here as well. Very emotional. I do feel they're feeling quite good about themselves. We see that parrot. That also is a message, a messenger, excuse me. So it can be also coming through in a message, I want to tell you. And in general, when birds are making their way into my reading, it is about making the heart lighter, connecting with spirit and following that, the intuition, excuse me, the guided connection, following where I'm listening to the divine, excuse me, receiving divine messages. That's what I wanted to tell you. And for those of you on twin flame journeys, that is also about twin flame ascension. And that does also come through here with the Star card if you look really closely here. So I do feel that your person is having some wake-up energy in that, but I do feel the guardedness here and some stuff really still needing to be worked out. And it does feel like trust issues, but it also feels like it goes way beyond that in terms of the partnership, about what you guys have to work out, maybe with other people, where you're going to live, that sort of thing. Okay, I want to bring in a particular tarot deck. I'm not doing any clarification with this. I just want to see what energy wants to come into your reading. I'm feeling really drawn to this. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Yeah, look guys, this is a very particular message for you. It's the Dreamer. A new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. All right, I know that is not going to be for everyone. And you remember, it's up to you, not me. I'm not giving you advice. You have free will. You decide what is happening, not a tarot reading. Guys, for those of you that this, excuse me, that glare, for those of you that this message is for, that have your defenses up, this is a particular energy for you. Look here. This guided connection, and you see here, this is an archway, that is an opening. That is also the floral wreaths there about reunions here. What is it that you want? Also the Magician card. Hi guys. Technical issues always happen when readings are intense. What I wanted to say to you is that Magician card here, that dreaming up of everything that you want and the things that need to be cleared beforehand. This The self-defense is up here. A new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. It's really interesting here too is we have the divine timing here, and I do feel that it is time here, guys. And if you notice here, when you go up these steps, you don't really know where you're going. So that is leading me to believe, excuse me, that feeling of not really, that's part of maybe what is holding you back, of not being sure what the outcome is going to be. And I feel like that is based on the past here. Again, I would never tell you what to do here, but I do love this card for you, for those of you that are resonating and feeling like you want to put that guard down. A new start, trust yourself. And what I want to say to you too is that can also be about a totally new start. It's not going to be necessarily even for some of you with your person. Now, for most of you, that is the case, but this is here for those of you that might be on an entirely new path. And that is something we did touch base on here earlier on in your reading. I want to bring a Moonology card into the reading today. Then we're going to move on to your love messages. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, guys. Yeah, well, we know that for sure. Look at your reading. My gosh. And regardless of what you want to do, this has come down. We already know that. It's really not telling us that much. I have to say, we already know this commitment is being tested. And whatever you're going to do is going to be what's right for you. You trust yourself. You trust your intuition with that moon energy here. And you trust your instincts. Those are your guardian angels, guys. Okay, we're going to move on now to love messages. Direct messages to you from your person. If you feel you are sending them, please go with that. Reading 3, then that is how it's meant for you. You are my destiny. I have to say, yeah, this reading here, Ace of Cups, even that Knight of Pentacles, but the Magician card, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Star card here, guys, the Nine of Cups as well, really, the Six of Wands, the Lovers card. Wow. Yeah. And that is, this is a really strong spiritual connection. And again, if you're not on a twin flame journey, please let that go. I do always want to acknowledge my twin flames. I can't say I miss you because I haven't even begun getting over you. Yeah. Interesting too, as I also feel like that is you sending that message. Okay, there's two coming down together here. I'll make things right. In the court of love, I stand guilty as charged, but I don't want bail. I want imprisonment in your heart. This card always gets me. This was also in reading 2, guys, as well as the Justice card, interestingly enough. So if you're feeling drawn to reading 2, that is going on over there. I'm sorry I ghosted you. Yeah, I feel like you need to hear that because those boundaries up and that Devil card, it can be, as I said, that there was another person involved, a third party, but I don't always feel that. I do feel that for some of you here. Either way, that Devil card, when we clarified the Nine of Wands, did tell us here, and also getting another Queen of Cups, that you're still healing from that, whatever happened here with that Devil card, and why you have your boundaries up here. Okay, there's 2 coming down together. I know you want me to. Who is sending that? I'm putting that with the Lovers card and the Six of Wands. I haven't gotten over the pain of being away from you, and I don't intend to. All I think about is that one day I'll wipe my tears and I'll see you. Okay, guys. Who is that? I know that I have hurt you, disappointed you. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. Look, guys, oh gosh, that's very goosebumpy. I feel this sincerity here when you look at this particular card. Look at the dog here. It's right where I looked as it was coming down. There is some apologetic energy, and look, it's looking right over here at the Knight of Wands. I do feel that this is an apology, but I know that this needs to come. You need to hear it. You guys need to talk. There's a lot of healing going on here. Healing with you, we already clarified that, but a lot of healing needs to take place within this partnership. But boy, you guys can get past that. It's pretty the outcome looks pretty amazing. We have the happiness card here, the star card, kind of like some miracles too. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Lover's card. It does feel here too, and not just feel, it does appear that some of you might be getting that outcome of a marriage proposal, whether you're offering it or you're wanting it or receiving it. But I know that is not for everyone. I have to say that. But I also have to tell you, I feel that here with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's just obvious, but that's not for everyone. It can also be what we know here also with that Six of Wands as a message coming through of a new start, or just even simply talking, guys. That's the other thing here. I feel like you guys are really pulled together, but there is obviously something here from that Devil card that hasn't been worked out, and that your person needs to clarify with that Knight of Swords. My love for you is unconditional. You know me better than anyone. Yeah, that is that Lover's card energy. I want to put that here. I'm going to move on to another deck. From the first day I was attracted to you. Now it's not only the attraction, but the love. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you. I love you every step of the way. My love for you will never change. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. This one also. I've tried very hard to stop thinking about you, but I can't. Who is sending that? Interesting. Your absence is hard to bear. Okay, guys. I'm gonna just kind of move things around a little. a lot. Yeah, that's my readings. They get really busy. Okay, last one. I love you to the moon and back. There's that moon energy. Your commitment is being tested. That belongs with that moon energy. Yeah, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer coming through. I'm putting this here with the moon. Okay, we're going to look at song messages now. Channeled song messages, direct messages to you. Reading 3 to my friends from your person. However, if you feel you're sending a song, please go with that. Now, I want to tell you, it can be your song. A song for the two of you comes down. Can also be a song of relevance for you. And it can be there are messages that I cannot decipher here. Things that are between the two of you. Inside jokes. Things that I can't possibly know. Names, locations, maybe one line, a particular artist. Can also be that the sentiment is coming through of regret, remorse, love, missing you, whatever that is. And again, if you feel you're sending the song, please go with that. Then that is how it resonates for you. 2 here coming down. Surviving, surviving, surviving. Surviving, surviving, surviving. And nothing else. Surviving Luca Fugale. Interesting here. Somebody expressing the hard time that they're having. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars and place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. Putting this here with the chivalry and the star card. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Make you feel my love, Adele. These two coming off together. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. Interesting. What is that about, you guys? What is that about? That Knight of Swords there. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more, 1,000 years, Christina Perry. It's a very strong twin flame energy there. And also that feeling of knowing someone for the nostalgia, really the Six of Cups energy, that Scorpio energy also coming through, guys. Quite strong. I just keep knocking this over. I keep knocking your person off their horse. What am I doing? Or is that you? I will beg my way into your garden, and then I'll break my way out when it rains, just to get back to a place where I started, so I can want you back all over again. I don't really understand. I don't trust myself, John Mayer. Okay, it's about those cycles here, guys. I'm going to move this back a little so that we can put this card here. Things do get quite crowded, two coming down at once. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. It's a very particular card. This is the last one. I'm going to get another deck here. Just come just as you are to me. Don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. Unconditionally, Katy Perry. Okay. Who's sending that? Wow. 2 here, and 3 is the most I'll take, but this is on its own over there. It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running. It's been a long time running. It's well worth the wait. Long time running, tragically hip. Interesting. We see that in the 9 of Cups. You've been waiting. It's been a long wait. Also for some of you too, this is about the long wait you've had together. I do have to say, this isn't just like, oh, your person is this, or they're bad, or they did this. Please know that. I'm going to give you the reading as it comes to me. And I don't feel that that's the case, because I do also feel for many of you, this is about that connection you've just been waiting for here. There are things that were said. There are things that were possibly done here. There is some pain. There is some taking things for granted here. We see that there is a decision here. There's somebody holding on to something. Somebody gave more. All of that is here. But it's not just about, oh, your person did this and that, and this needs to happen. This is just a connection that I feel is very, very strong. And there's a lot to overcome. The reward looks quite big here. The Magician card really essentially came down twice, but it's a big risk. It's that full card energy of taking a chance on a new path here. In this particular card, guys, of really the Dreamer card, of really not seeing where it's going to go. So it feels very big here. Where do I want to put this? I'm putting it here. Although that's kind of belongs over here actually with the 9 of Cups. Changing focus, changing shape. Get the dirt down on the tape. In the harness for the harvest of its breath upon the nape. Baby, all eyes are on the band. Marching into no man's land. Into no man's land. It's a minefield, but it can't hurt more than this, David Gray. You know what comes through as we talked about it? Excuse me, guys. Is that Dreamer card here. I mean, it's sort of like, well, let's take the chance. It's not going to be for everyone, and you're going to need to decide what to do. You and your person. It's between the two of you, as we know with the Lover's card. Not me here, guys. And this is very much connected. And look at all that ascension too. Gosh, there's 5 there, by the way. All about change. And when birds come into my reading, as I said, it really is about making the heart lighter, receiving messages from the divine, listening to those messages, paying attention to synchronicities as well. And there is a dog here walking along, some loyalty. It's sort of the promise of it. It is the divine timing, a little bit of time running out too. For some of you, it can be somebody is moving on, and that is why I do feel some of that urgency, especially with that Knight of Swords. This is what would be considered the full card in this particular deck. For me, this is a mix of as I said, the Magician card as well. But this is about that new journey, guys, that taking that chance, that new path, not really knowing where it's going here. A lot of love, reunions here. You got to come together and make that decision. But it's going to be up to you and your person, not me. I'm going to put this here with it because it belongs there. Okay, this was also yours. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing compares to you. Okay, guys. think that's it. We're going to get a card for you to use as kind of a table, I want to say. And we'll put your totems on it, then we'll look at the card. Today I've decided to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Okay, here we go. It'll be interesting to see what that is, reading 3. Let's get your totems. Can be coming from Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, your person. Can also get some angel messages. Let's see what's going on. Here's a 5. This could be birthday, anniversary. Okay, we did get one angel message. Look, master number here, 22, 22. It's about transition, but you know what else it's about? You guys reaching your goals. I do feel like that's that magician card and that dreamer card, that kind of everything, taking that chance together. That's what you're going to do. It is here. Also, I want to tell you, this master number, it's also about second chances. And I do see that somebody here really wants a second chance. A B. Well, that's an F. Excuse me, that's the B. Initials or locations. Okay, yeah, look, the bicycle did come down. That is about cycles for me. And I do feel that here. Not only as we saw the card telling us that, I don't understand why I come in and out, but that is an acknowledgement. And I do feel also it's about the moon cycles, not necessarily the moon cycles per se, but like the moon, they're cycling. Things are changing, and that's what I want to tell you. It is a new cycle coming, and that it's the end of a cycle at the beginning of a new one. Sometimes I get in my own way. Okay, there's an O. And yeah, look, this isn't surprising. It's a nurse's healing hat here coming down on the heart. We know that with the Queen of Cups having echoed and come down twice, and that was quite strong in the beginning. Still very strong, that there's healing needed in this partnership, guys. Forgiveness, healing, a lot of it here, and you have to decide it together. It can't be one person. If you're going to have that outcome, look, and you did get the 2 butterflies, more confirmation of that twin flame soulmate energy. And yeah, that transformation together, but it's got to be together here. And remember, transformations are not, it's not as simple as, oh, spinning around and becoming a butterfly. And now you're a butterfly. Look, it's transformed. We have something new. You know, they're in a bunch of goo for a while before they become butterflies. So we know that already about the journey of love. It's not easy. There is work to be done, and healing and patience too, which also does come through with the 9 of Cups. I feel like you're running out of it, but it does come through that you need it. Okay, so here's some more. We already know this angel guidance that is going on in this connection. We particularly see it in that dreamer card, but we know it's here. We also see it here in the 2 of Cups. We see it here in the Lovers card. That is a confirmation. Here is an S and a starfish, infinite possibilities. This is also a lot about making something work that wasn't. Oh gosh, you guys. And look, I just have to tell you, as I show you this skull and crossbones, it's like the death card. That is not a bad thing. It's about the rebirth, and that's really strong here. And that Scorpio energy coming through. And I want to tell you, that is a 13, and that does come to a 4, and that is about building a solid foundation. And we see that here. It's possible, but there is a lot of healing, and it needs to be balanced, this give and take. So I'm putting that here with the second chances. Okay, guys, look, you got the 4-leaf clover. This is love, luck, everything, all things good, but it's a very particular 4-leaf clover with that heart chakra. For me, a 4-leaf clover is representing serendipity, but also that spirit is putting love in your path. I do feel you guys have a second chance if that is what you're wanting. There is a lot of work to be done here. But regardless, pile 3, you got this beautiful 4-leaf clover here, and I love this for you because this really is good luck and serendipity. So I do want to say here, it can be that you and your person, but we already know that they're coming back in a serendipitous type of way, and that you've been having that kind of connection. And that's also very common and indicative of a fated connection where people can kind of keep that red thread of fate, keep pulling you back together for things that need to be completed still. And look, now dinosaur came down, and I want to tell you, be symbolic of a lot of things. What I'm feeling for you today is this is about the strength for the two of you to let something go. It's quite strong. If you want to have, as they say, a happy dinosaur, this past, whatever's in the past here, needs to be dealt with, talked about, and healed and let go. That's really important. And I'm not surprised by this at all. It's not a totem I see very often, but this is really a big part of your reading today. And look, I'm putting it here with the heart and that nurse's cap of the healing that's necessary. Letting something go is quite big. Okay, you have two more here. First, I'm going to show you this. It's Penny from Heaven. So somebody is guiding somebody here, and I'm going to give you this particular date. It's 1980 is the date on this penny. I'm not going to go too much into that, but when they come down, it is somebody that might not be here anymore, guys, guiding you, okay? You may or may not know them. So I'm going to set this down. And the last totem today is very, well, really connecting your reading here. It is a horse. And I'm not surprised by this because I do feel somebody on that horse. We see the unfastened harness. We see the step back here in the Two of Cups. We realize here somebody's got that sword in their mouth rushing in, your person rushing in. There is still some conflicting energy here, but there is a horse and it has come down again. And that is really representative of moving through something here, coming forward, some humility, some hard work, some emotional energy as well. Let me just grab that. And we did see, oh, where did it land? I'm going to look at that. Let me put this back. And that's the end of your reading, pile 3. From the first day I was attracted to you, now it's not only the attraction, but the love. Okay, that's a pretty big confession. Also landing here right next to the Ace of Cups as well. We're going to leave it there. Reading 3, that is your reading today. I wish you well, all things good, love and light. I'll see you at reading 1 or 2, or perhaps another reading on the Tarot Closet channel altogether. Take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Yes, everything is gone. Cleaning up and realized that I didn't read your beautiful wisdom of the Oracle card that we used as a table. So let's see what is going on here. It is the time for a nap card. Guys, well, the first thing I want to tell you is it really is about patience. Having patience and, well, for that outcome, for the dreams, for the outcome that you're hoping for, whether that's with your person, whether that's on your own, whether that's with somebody new, whatever that is, excuse me, it's patience. It's what's coming through. Also, it can be some of you need some solitude and some rest here. This is a 6 that is about some peace and some harmony. I do feel that that's really a need for you and your person, but also for you. And this is a validation of that. Quite literally can be some restful sleep here, but it really is about being patient. And as always, that moon energy of trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and that entire energy of the stars, the clouds, the universe, trusting your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Okay, reading 3, your reading is really over now. Take care of yourself. Bye.